figure it out. I
Okay.
thought I missed hearing that earlier.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but
Okay.
all right.
Here. Let's just redo a quick intro and just get into it. Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's good, everybody? You ready?
Mm?
All right, you ready? Cool, cool, cool.
I want to know
What's
you, big bro.
good? This is the Corner Section Podcast, episode 5. We at episode 5 now, thank God.
Yeah.
This is one of your hosts with the most, who never boasts but knows what the fuck he is, Dylan Kemp. Um,
Jeez. Ah, what an introduction.
yeah,
The host with the most, who doesn't like to boast,
but knows what
but
the fuck.
outdoes the fucking most. You might as well have just
Man.
kept going around the whole pod.
Right. We could just hit 3 topics just talking about that right there.
Oh,
Man. As you
Yeah.
can see, I don't know if my camera's clear enough, but niggas might be able to see the crust in my eyes. It is early. I am tired, but you gonna get a good pod. We gonna get a good pod.
We're gonna do a great pod.
We gonna do a good pod.
Yeah, it's your other host, DeErik, the motherfucker who never really says his name on the podcast, but happens to be here and does not rhyme on introductions.
Right.
And
Even though
we've
this
been
nigga
having
can rhyme.
y'all see it soon. Y'all will see that soon. Uh, but nah, we had had hella technical difficulties over the past hour and a half of a already time limited podcast.
Right.
So we are going to jump into it because it's been a month since you've seen us, and we were just saying that my boy Dylan got counted out live, and wanted to hear how that was.
Fam. Nah, so me and my girl, we went to go see Kendrick last week in Vegas. And Kendrick, that that was probably the best concert I've ever been to. I'm not gonna say I've been to like hella concerts or whatnot, but that was a great fucking concert. And I forget how many hits Kendrick has.
Yeah,
Fam, Good Kid, Mad City. Half that album is hits.
yeah, and
Half that
to
album
only
is
have
hits.
to only have like Section 80, Good Kid, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, and Mr. Morale. Like to only have those 5 studio albums on your hand and to
Right.
have that many hits. Come on.
Right. And it was like songs you forgot. Like I didn't know I forgot about swimming pools. And I forgot. Oh, I didn't forget
Yeah.
about Good Kid, like not Good Kid, Mad City, Mad City
Mhm.
or me and my niggas trying to get it, yeah, bitch. I can't.
Money
I'm tired.
Trees.
Money Trees. But but
That
nah,
song
and
is
it was,
iconic.
right. And it's funny because after you played that song, I definitely thought I was like, man, what the fuck else can he play? And then he started playing like All Right and King Kunta
I told you
and
those are like some of the most overrated Kendrick singles to me.
really?
Yeah, I genuinely believe like I could go on for the rest of my life if All Right had never existed. My life would have never changed if King Kunta never existed. I might have had a different Black Panther 2 trailer, but that's it. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Those are the most overrated Kendrick tracks to me. I would be tired of performing All Right. I'm gonna be honest, because it came at such a weird time, bro. Police brutality was at such a high. Every time there was somebody at any kind of like rally, any protest, all you heard in the background, "We gonna be all right." We were not all right.
Well, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say they're overrated. Um, I definitely think for the time because it's like I don't like no other rapper was putting out
Yeah,
like Black Lives Matter anthems. Like, of course,
yeah.
fucking Drake wasn't. Drake is Canadian. He don't.
Just imagine everybody was yelling "Star for the Bottom" during a protest,
Right. That I would have been pissed. Actually, I would have been pissed. I'm
or
like
like
this.
worst behavior.
Drake has never talked about Drake. No, there's actually one instance where Drake did talk about racism, not in a song though. It was I think he was in Coachella or something. He was like, the staff at the Airbnb was racist. This is that. I'm like, nigga, that's the only racism that you've encountered
Yeah, that's his
ever.
personal racism. He's not gonna talk about what's actually happening in the world.
I'm like, No, you niggas was doing some illegal shit. That's that's why they wasn't fucking with you.
Illegal or not, bro, you pull up with a posse of 50 inside a B&B, bro.
Right.
Y'all all popping bottles, whatnot. Oh, come
Right.
on,
They
bro.
gonna look at you crazy. I'm gonna look at you crazy if you come up in the Airbnb
Bro,
with
folks
50
look at you
niggas.
crazy if you got 20 people in the B&B.
Right.
We just saw a video of somebody a few years ago, right? Break a whole Airbnb down. Ceiling caved in on some
Shit, they
cheap
used to,
key.
they used to do that like every other weekend in the AUC.
Yeah, like
The
that's
cave
common
the
sense.
floor in.
Yeah, that's common sense, bro. If I see a rapper and crew pulling up, I don't know if that's racism or just maybe stereotypical of rappers.
Right.
But, hey,
But
we gonna count Drake out of this conversation because we didn't finish talking about Kendrick and this.
I know it's funny. We can't have a conversation about Kendrick without talking about Drake, and we can't have one without Drake without talking about Kendrick.
Yeah, sadly, J. Cole is in the background talking about I'm still the middle child.
Right.
Which is funny because we'll have a different conversation about that.
I think he's the third child.
He definitely is the stepchild of rap right now.
He's the
and it's
third
about to
child.
get to a point where Jid actually outperforms Cole on a whole level. And I said that my sophomore year of college. I said give Jid 5 years. This is when DiCaprio 2 dropped.
Yeah. I remember my first introduction to Jid was he had a song on Insecure, and I was fucking with it. And then we were actually at Tech one time, and
You
Jid was
swear
performing.
by Jid performing, bro. I do
Jid
not
was
remember
there,
Jid performing.
fam. Jid was there. I don't think there was a big crowd because it was like it wasn't like
Yeah.
who the fuck is Jid, but it wasn't like Jid was like
Jid the
popping.
Kid, yeah.
It's like some people knew him, some people didn't, but like nah, you
Yeah.
definitely know who Jid is now. You definitely
Yeah.
know who Jid is now.
My boss went to high school with Jid.
Hmm.
I brought that shit up because the album had dropped. He was like, "Yeah, I used to play football with that nigga."
How old is Jid?
Jid is not past his 30s, like early 30s.
I feel like he's like just a little bit older than us.
That's what I'm saying. He's not past his early 30s. Like, that's worst case. That's worst case. Because I'm telling you, my boss and them went to school together. They're in their 30s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
But,
to look it up just to make sure. But while we're waiting on that,
But
we
not
did bring
Kendrick.
up Kendrick. I wanted to talk about the We Cry Together music video. I think it's very ironic that you went to a Kendrick concert with your girlfriend. Like, I just
Right.
imagine one argument happening on either the car ride to or from, and just somebody boom, doom, 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 doom.
That did not happen. That did not happen. We did not argue. No, it's funny. It's funny because they during the concert they didn't play the song, but they started playing like the like just a small clip of the audio were in, and they had like this like big ass like I'm just gonna call it a sheet, and you could see like people's the shadows through the sheet because there was a
People
light.
arguing.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
and is my camera crooked? Fuck it.
Bro, keep talking.
Yeah, I'll fix it in post. And so like you could just see the man and the woman like fuck you nigga, nah, fuck you bitch, nah, fuck you nigga, like, and so like for a second I turned to my girl, I was like, but that was really it. But no, we enjoyed the concert a fucking lot. I'm wearing the t-shirt under this actually. It's wrinkled. That's why I'm wearing the fucking.
Yeah. You've been doing a lot of product placement lately, bro. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna hate.
Look, I mean, like the partnership is coming to an end, but I had to stock up before the resale before this hoodie costs $1,000 to get.
That is very fair.
Because these fucking resellers are going to
Go
kill.
dummy.
Like once it's officially over and the website is gone, it's gonna be crazy trying to get some Easy Gap. Or
Yeah, somebody was saying, Ye been waiting since Spaceships dropped to get back at Gap. Like, and that's very fair. Like,
What if Kanye actually thought that like he was like, all right, what was this? This would have been in the 90s actually.
like, we're talking about early 2000s. Like,
Yeah.
well, he would have been working in the 90s, yeah, late 90s.
Yeah, he would have been working in the 90s. What if, like, since the 90s, he was like, yeah, I'm going to get so big, I'm going to do a partnership with Gap and leave them
And
niggas.
fuck them niggas up, make them broke.
I was talking to my mom. She doesn't think Gap is going to be able to survive. I'm
No,
like,
they won't.
nah.
The
Not
only
unless,
reason Gap will be able to survive is because Old Navy caters to the middle class.
right. Now I think Gap, if they want to survive, they gotta pull a book out of what Nike did after Kanye left and get all of Kanye's like
Yeah.
get Travis,
Competition.
get Don C, get maybe not Jerry Lorenzo's with Adidas.
They need to bring back Rockaware. A Rockaware X Gap would be no
They
cap.
gonna be like, what is this 2002?
No
Nigga?
cap. No cap. That
A
would be the
Rockaware
best
Gap
thing
collab.
to see the old Rockaware logo. I don't even care if you got to bring Dame Dash back. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I might want to see that one.
Dame Dash
I'm not
doing a
even gonna
Gap
lie.
placement would be hilarious.
Ye would be
It
sick.
It would be like when LL Cool J did the Gap, and he was like for us by us, and gave Fubu a placement in the Gap commercial because none of
Yeah.
the Gap execs knew what Fubu was or what it stood for.
Right. They might as well just bring back Fat Farm X Gap then. At that point.
Nigga,
Sean John X
Sean
Gap.
John X Gap. I might actually. Cop. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
I'm
probably
not
would
even gonna
too. Or they could do a ASAP X Gap, but you know Rocky be doing that stuff with Guess.
Yeah.
Um,
He had a new collab with like Mercedes or some shit. It was like with Mercedes and it was at PacSun.
He need to have a collab with Rihanna's new album. The people been waiting.
Rihanna needs to drop a new album. We're never getting a
Exactly.
Rihanna album. She became a
Yeah.
billionaire without music, and now she got a kid and a baby
Yeah.
daddy. Nah,
Retired.
like we never getting a.
Retired. Nah, she just went to the studio the other day.
I saw a video. A
Yeah.
video.
They said Rocky must be dropping something.
They said the caption I saw was like, what is Rihanna doing going to the recording studio? I'm like, that's a good question because I don't think she's recording an album.
Damn sure not recording.
She is not recording no fucking album.
I really don't have an opinion on that. I wanted to hear a Rihanna album after Work came out, but nigga, I done lived a lifetime since then.
Right, we grown people. Like, I'm not even in a club no more. What am I going to do with the Rihanna album?
I ain't been outside in so long, bruh.
All right,
Damn near Rihanna's children gonna be turning up to Rihanna's new album. But
that shit, man.
yeah,
But
we did kind of just bring up this ending of the Gap deal. So, where do you think Ye is gonna move with clothes and fashion now?
I think, well, I mean, like he said it himself. He's done with the corporate sponsorships, and some sources were saying he has until 2026 with his Adidas deal.
Yeah, I
but
heard that too.
His Adidas deal, I think, was only 10 years, and it started in 2013. So that means it will be over next year, and
Unless he renegotiated before season 2 or something like that.
yeah. But I think, I mean, like, and this. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, this is what Sway was telling him. But at the time when him and Sway had that interview, what was that?
2015?
No, it was before that. It was 2013 because it was like right
same
after
year.
2013, 2014 because it was around Yeezus.
That was
Yeezus was 2013.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Yeezus is 10 years old. I listened to the album recently and was like, this album aged well. Very well, actually. Like, if this album came out today, there would be no
not feel
controversy.
weird. Yeah.
People would love it.
Yeah, I think amazing album. It's certain tracks I hate now, like hearing "Put My Fist in Her Like a Civil Rights Sign" is still just so wild that Ye got that line. That line.
2013 was a different time.
Yeah,
Like,
he literally said, "We about to get this bitch sick of like Parkinson's."
nah, that would not.
That is shitty.
I think even the Parkinson. This is probably early cancel culture movement because there was a lot of organizations that were coming after Kanye for.
I think Michael J. Scott.
Yeah,
from
he
Back
said
to the
something.
Future. He was like one of the most vocal people. He has Parkinson's.
Yeah.
He was not playing about that shit.
I remember even like the line he had about something about some crepes. Yeah, some about some like crepes and some like the French Association for Crepe Maker motherfuckers sent him a letter talking about a perfect crepe is made in so and so time, and you want it made even faster. If like I'm being dead fucking ass.
That's so stupid. But
They was
like,
just coming after Kanye for stupid shit.
cancel culture has weirdly progressed and regressed at the same time. Like,
Right.
K- Kendrick said it, man. Ye said it. What the fuck is cancel culture?
Yeah.
What the fuck is cancel culture? We're above that, Nori. How you gonna cancel me and I'm on the plane? I'm finna land and not have nothing on me. I ain't even have no underwear, friends, Nori. Guess who picked me up?
But nah, like nah.
That's real shit, though.
Back to what we were saying. Back to what we were saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Back to what we were saying.
With the way Ye's moving in fashion.
Yeah. I mean, like, so, and this, like I said, this is what Sway was telling him. He was like, "Why don't you just do it yourself?" And I think Kanye is finally like, I think he's finally in a place where he can do it himself. Like 2013, Ye, I don't think he had the money and the infrastructure.
Yeah, he didn't have resources.
Yeah, he didn't have the resources to do what he can do now. Like now, he can start his own factories and produce his own shit. He can drop it on the Yeezy Supply website or whatever, or make new shit. He wants retail stores, even though I wasn't too sure about why a retail store. But I mean, like people have been saying that internet is gonna kill retail stores, but retail stores are still here.
Retail stores will never die.
Yeah, retail like
stores will never die.
it's kind of like movie theaters. Like movie theaters are never really gonna die.
Yeah,
People
there's something about that experience.
Yeah, that you don't get at home. Like I would much rather go to a movie theater to go see the newest Marvel movie or really any movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Other than just staying at home and buying it for like $20.
No, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like, there are certain experiences that you just can't replicate. Trying on a
Right.
t-shirt to make sure it fits cannot be replaced. There is no online equivalent for that. And I'm going to agree with you on the film thing, too, just because none of those things can be replaced. I am curious to see how things kind of change. I don't necessarily know what Ye might do in the industry now. Like, once you've played with so many silhouettes, and I imagine that Kanye is a person that says, well, I did this product with this brand. I have to do something different now that I'm stepping out of that. So I'm curious to see what he chooses to do independently and what that will look like. Are we about to see more homeless clothes drop? I don't think we are.
I think so. I was watching this video of this guy. He was kind of breaking down what like the Yeezy Gap Balenciaga thing was trying to do, and he was like, in trying to partner with Gap, because essentially Gap kind of changed the way people dress in the sense that you can be so and so and wear basic clothes. You can be a creative and wear basic clothes. You can be a CEO and wear basic clothes, and it can still be considered a way of self-expression. And so I think Kanye is just trying to change the way how everybody dresses.
Yeah, I agree. So I don't know. I think he's gonna think like y'all done already seen Yeezy seasons 1 through whatever. You done already seen the Yeezy Gap. Like now it's time for something completely new, something I probably wasn't allowed to do with Adidas, wasn't allowed to do with Gap.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what that might be, which is really good. But I'm gonna bring up something you just said earlier because I think that's actually hilarious. You brought up going to the movies and seeing an MCU film.
I don't want any more fucking MCU films to come out for a year.
Like, come on, bruh. The MCU right now is internally
In
bleeding.
shambles.
They are internally bleeding.
Have you seen She-Hulk?
Nigga, I want
Please
you to
tell
answer
me
that.
no.
I want you to answer that for yourself.
No. I take it as a
Certified.
no.
Certified hater.
Don't.
I'm not even touching that shit. After I saw the I'd kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion. That was my fucking sign. Yep.
You see, I I I was actually watching I saw a TikTok earlier this week, and the guy
Yeah.
was saying how after the release of the Batman, everybody wants dark stuff now, and it's like that's the new bar for superhero
Superhero
movies.
movies.
And to some extent, yeah, I agree. And then like when you look at how corny the Marvel movies are, and
Yeah.
just how all over the place, and how you got to watch the shows to understand what the fuck be going on in the movie, it's like that shit gets annoying.
What's
But
even worse, bruh? My bad. What's even worse is like most of the time we don't even realize this, but the MCU they subcontract out a lot of their content. Like if there's animations that need to be done with CG, they hire a subsidiary company to do it instead of just doing it themselves. They have enough money to do that, and they're running 10 shows, 12 shows at once, basically. And with that, these folks on the CG side that are getting contracted, they're like, our bosses are giving us like 60-hour days,
yeah,
no weekends, no holidays. And for that to be the process, right? And these TV shows look like video games, and these movies are looking shittier and shittier. I'm sorry, they're not looking
yeah,
entertaining.
don't even be sorry about it. Like
Yeah.
this shit is
I know,
horrendous.
I know that people had to like work to the point where they're physically tired and probably all that other stuff. So, apologies to your labor, but what a waste of fucking labor.
Right.
Like, what a waste of labor. Like, y'all could have. That's neither here nor there. All I know is that Blade better be fucking good.
Right, y'all. Look, there's a couple movies. There's a few movies y'all better not fuck up on. Blade is one of them.
Blade
Black
is-
Black Panther. Y'all
If
can't
y'all
fuck up on Black Panther.
2,
Y'all
bruh.
can't, cause we let niggas slide on Black Panther 1 because it was just Black Panther.
Yeah.
But how the ending scene, how bad that CGI looked
Bro,
in
we
the
let-
ending scene.
We let Ryan Coogler get away with rewriting The Lion King, starring Chadwick Boseman, and I was okay with that
Yeah,
because it was an iconic moment. Nobody had ever
Right.
really celebrated a black hero that wasn't a black anti-hero or a morally gray thing. It's like, no, this person is genuinely trying to do good by the world.
yeah,
And like, as corny as that was, black people didn't get that. Nigga, we're talking back ever since the 1970s and black exploitation video movies existed. Coffee, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was important. But because we got it now, don't play with our top. Don't play with our top.
yeah,
Please.
yeah. This second one.
Especially with everything considered, like R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, bro. Like, do not mess this up
They need to
Do
go
not
ham.
mess this
They
up.
need to go ham just for him.
on everything I love. On everything I love. And they were saying like Ryan Coogler had a conversation with Chadwick before he passed. And he kind of gently mentioned like, hey, I might be gone for real.
Yeah.
So in certain ways he already knew like that things might have need to be rewritten and changed. But even then, you don't even believe folks when they say like, might not pull up. Like even as simple as that, like I might not come today. You lying. That's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the MCU got like 2 movies and they both are starring black individuals that they can't mess up for me. Other than that, I'll take it and leave everything.
I would take it as a racially motivated incident if they fucked up Blade and Black Panther.
I probably would pull the race card because right now
yeah.
Disney is kind of shitting on. They are not giving Halle enough support.
Right. They going ham. They going. Have you seen these memes, fam?
The white community has gone
Thi-
ridiculous.
This is the
Is-
worst shit.
Is that me? Oh, is that just Whitney Houston? Bro, please tell me you see that video, bro. Please.
No, I haven't. I have
Oh
not.
my God. It's
I
this
have
little,
not.
It's this little white girl. She's watching the Little Mermaid, the trailer for the first time. Blind reaction. Watches the whole thing, silent as a fucking lamb. She turns her eyes like this, like to the side. Like, was that me or was that just Whitney Houston? What the fuck?
Now she thought Hallie was Whitney Houston.
Dog. Girl ain't older than like maybe 5-6 years old. And she was so sick. Was that me or was that Whitney?
Fam, they are mad at a fictional character who lives under the sea. For mermaids ain't even fucking real.
Y'all let Christopher Columbus write down in his own logs going to the Americas that he saw a mermaid, which was a manatee. Let's be very clear. He saw a manatee after how many months in the ocean, and had sex with that manatee, thinking that he had sex with a mermaid. And y'all want to get mad at America right now for putting a black woman in a fake mermaid outfit. Whoever singing some songs with a Jamaican crab.
Right.
Come on now, y'all.
Look,
Okay.
and this is an international podcast. Yeah, I'll be looking at the stats. If you
Shout out to the Israelis.
Yeah, shout out to the Free Palestine. Yeah, this is an international podcast. We got listeners in the UK, Israel. Yeah.
R.I.P. to the Queen if that matters to y'all.
We can get to that later.
I'm not
gonna give much credence to it, but
yeah, that was it.
Good
if you're in the UK and that actually bothers you,
yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm pretty sure whoever listens to this podcast in the UK probably shares the same sentiments as us.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't agree with Hallie being a Little Mermaid, you can suck my dick. Like,
yeah, you might as well just stop watching the podcast. If it wasn't very clear, by episode 3, this is a very pro-black space.
Yeah. This is for us by us. This is the subtitle of corner section for us by us.
That's the tag.
That is the tag. Fubu is the tag.
What's that nigga? He be on Shark Tank now. That nigga better not sue you.
Oh, Damon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. He might be cool. He might be cool. He might not.
It don't even matter because guess what? We moving on to this fucking next topic.
It's our unofficial one, but yeah, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, the MCU. Let's run it back to the MCU.
Yeah.
The MCU. Y'all need to pull y'all shit together.
Two movies.
Pull y'all shit together. We just need 2 good movies out of y'all. Then after that, if y'all want to start the whole Secret Wars.
And don't fuck up Kang.
Yeah, please don't.
Because Jonathan Majors is actually a really good actor. Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest. In fact, man. So I went and saw. I didn't see Top Gun Maverick until like recently. Right. I'm one of the reasons why Tom Cruise got paid like that. Like
there is no reason why that movie should be the biggest
Top
movie
Gun
ever.
made a resurgence months after its theatrical release, and I am one of the reasons why one of them tickets sold. Personally, I know the exact date. And I'm sitting there, I'm watching it, but it's a whole movie trailer for another airplane movie. And it's starring Jonathan Majors and the white boy from Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, I saw. Yeah. It's one based on World War II or something.
Yeah. Either the World War II or either the Korean or the Vietnam War. It happened to be something crazy.
Yeah.
I
remember that trailer.
I was like, damn. Can he only play in airplane movies? Dude from Top Gun, I ain't never seen him in another movie before this, and the only movie I done seen him in after this is another airplane movie.
You talking about Miles Teller?
Whoever he is. I don't
know.
remember him being in some significant movies. I've never been like, boy, that boy can act.
Miles Teller, he was in Whiplash. The movie with
I remember Whiplash, but he wasn't the star. Oh, no, not the dude from Whiplash. I know who you're talking about. The other guy. The wingman. Or the alternate that shows up in the last came to save you.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I ain't never seen him in nothing else.
I don't remember what he looks like, but look, maybe he'll be the the airplane movie nigga.
He might be. He might be the airplane Tom Cruise. But once again, Tom Cruise outdoing motherfuckers by recording himself on a fucking rinky-dink airplane,
right?
Sitting on top of the thing. Ooh, guys, I hate to tell you this, but cinema's back.
Yo, if there's gonna be one person to save cinema, it might be Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise cares
Tom
about
Cruise,
cinema,
like
bro.
it's like, and all he does is action movies, but they be so damn good.
I'm telling you,
Like
bro. He wiped Denzel.
this,
You put
like
Tom
Tom,
Cruise in the movie.
and it's funny every time I go see a Tom Cruise movie, I have to say shout out to Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel.
Nah, for real.
They think that
'Cause
I'm
I
Tom
think
Cruise,
that I'm Tom Cruise.
but bitch, I'm Bobby with that too. Yeah.
Start doing that.
But nah, like, but was it? I was fucking right. My tweet was fucking right. Top
Yeah.
Gun is the white people's Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Like,
They
I
love
have
that
never seen so many Vietnam hats and U.S. Army hats and nigga, like, motherfuckers came out of, like, if you didn't see
Yeah.
one movie like all during COVID and you found out Top Gun Maverick was coming out, it's like you got your costume ready for that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
all of a sudden, everybody had 4 armed service members in their family.
right. Like all of a sudden, it's like you went to go see this movie to go to go pay respects
Yeah.
to your
Or-
grandfather, great grandfather who was bombing cities in like 1945. Like,
I would also like to see how many people thought, shit, I might have to go get my pilot license.
right. This movie is propaganda, fam. That movie is just straight up propaganda.
It was propaganda on multiple levels, right? Because when the Xbox Series X came out, people don't remember this, but Microsoft Flight Simulator was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And their main advertisement for it was Top Gun.
Mm-hmm.
They put every single airplane that was in that movie inside of Flight Simulator.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then, like, gave, like, this special preview. Everybody was getting hyped for this Top Gun. I never had seen... Like you said, I had never seen a cultural phenomenon like that.
Yeah.
And
I'm-
even now, I'm still kind of shocked. Like, it was a good movie. I'm not gonna be mean as fuck, but like, I damn near would say Tom Cruise has had better films.
He has. Nick, what was the last Mission Impossible that came out? What, 2018?
Is that Rogue One or something? No,
Something like, I forgot. But that might be one of his best films ever.
Yeah,
That is one of like the best action movies I've ever seen.
yeah, it is
Like-
Rogue something.
Like, yeah, if it's Rogue Nation, I think. Rogue Nation. No, that is like one of the best action movies I've ever seen. Like, I was actually on the edge of my seat watching that joint.
Oh, it was Fallout.
Oh, Fallout,
We
Fallout,
talked about that
Fallout.
before on another episode because
Yeah,
brought up
Fallout
Top Gun.
was good as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fallout was good as fuck.
That nigga
Wait, you do know Henry Cavill? He had to keep the beard for that role, and so that's why they
had
CG'd
to-
the
yep.
beard out of Batman versus Superman v Superman.
Indeed, and the worst CG job of all time. This is exactly what I'm saying to the DCEU, who's also trying to do a reset.
I fuck with the DCEU's reset, but I'm like, if you reset it, you got to reset the whole thing.
I've never seen a human being get arrested so many times in public.
Are you talking about Ezra Miller?
No. And they are censoring the whole DCEU reset on The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is paramount to everything else that the DCEU is working on.
Mm-hmm.
So they refuse to let that man or that movie go. And it's going to flop so bad.
Yeah, it's not gonna do well.
It's going to flop so bad. They
Who
might as well
directed
just-
it?
Bro, I don't even care.
If it wasn't Zack Snyder, it's gonna flop like fuck.
Bro, it
'Cause-
could be Zack Snyder. They don't even like Zack Snyder. To be honest, Warner Brothers hate Zack Snyder. They're like,
All Zack Snyder
like-
did, his daughter died and he had to like leave filming.
that's all good and all. But you gave us a 4-hour movie that we can't even use? That nigga did not go. They weren't even going for it.
It was actually pretty good too. Now, I think the 4 hours was
4
really
hours is
excessive.
fucking ridiculous.
It was excessive, but I feel like they really could have countered. Like, if you take a page, I will say this about the MCU and Disney: they did a very good job of establishing a universe and giving us enough single
context and stuff.
single character movies before they did Avengers. Like, we had Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor, like 3 main movies we needed before.
right? But this is like also why they suck too, because it's like y'all ain't do that shit properly for anybody else. And the Avengers don't exist anymore. This nigga Kevin Feige said it. He was like, "Oh, right now there are no Avengers." well, well, fuck it. Well, fuck it, bro. You spent 10 years to just say fuck it all.
Yeah.
And that's so frustrating. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to this Secret Invasion TV show, but that looks like, now you talk about a damn tie-in movie. I mean, a tie-in show. Like, you gotta watch this for everything else to make sense. This is Nick Fury's first time back on Earth since Captain Marvel 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally revealed we've been dealing with an alien Nick Fury for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Why the fuck am I why am I watching a fucking TV show? This is Samuel L. Jackson.
They threw Samuel that bag.
I know he got a huge bag. I know he got a bag.
To do a TV show? I've never seen Samuel Jackson in a TV show.
Bro, you know how many bags they had to throw at that man? They were probably like, look, we can do it one of two ways. We can do 2 movies and spread your check out over 7 years. Or we can do this 7-episode show. Same amount of runtime, same script, faster check. He was probably like, fucking, the film industry is already turning to shit. Yeah. Warner Brothers in and of themselves have single-handedly fucked up their own checks for so many years that when Discovery literally got a handle on those books and did their first audit, they were like, we got to get everything off HBO Max right now. If there's something that's not reality TV and Issa Rae didn't write it, cut it off.
That's the one thing I was like, look, keep everything Issa did.
Yeah, if y'all cut off rap shit before it finished, like first season or got the second season, y'all were stupid.
Do you watch rap shit?
I have not watched rap shit, and I still haven't finished Insecure.
Okay, finish Insecure. Rap shit, I watch it passingly. I don't. I mean, I'm not like.
Every character's name in there is like a real rapper's real name.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think that's really clever.
I'm like, the show is based on City Girls.
Yeah, they need to have a Carisha in there.
So, and they play City Girls music, but
I need a one Carisha, please. Dog, bro. I know you heard that episode with Sweetie. I didn't even see the episode itself, but Carisha talking about something.
I've seen
How did
clips.
you feel when she got that car, when he took that car back?
I saw that clip.
Dog.
I saw that clip.
I understand why that show is called Carisha, please.
Carisha, please. That's how you was say, Carisha, please.
That's all I imagine. Somebody, please, Carisha, don't do that shit.
Like, fam, that's a wild question. She might actually get fought on that show by somebody. She might ask the wrong question and somebody might fight her.
If she's smart, she only brings people on the show that she's actually friends with.
Yeah.
People she's probably already asked the question to. But you know who would be a fucking great interview?
Who?
With Carisha, bruh?
Who?
Motherfucking Jay-Z, Hova Hefe himself. The master capitalist.
Wait, I need to pull up what he said actually.
Nigga, there's Karl Marx. And nowadays is motherfucking... And nowadays is that motherfucker Sean Carter.
Now there's Sean Carter.
The fucking proletariat.
Sean Corey Carter.
Dog, that man said, capitalist is like the new nigger.
I know.
What?
Now he went a little far with it.
What?
I'm like, ain't nobody out here calling capitalists niggas and shit.
I get the idea that, like, yes, Jay-Z, we call you a capitalist, and we don't mean it positively. When you sit there and all your raps, all of Jay-Z's raps post 2012 have been, Jesus Christ, y'all are broke. I sat there.
I be like, isn't that every rapper's rap?
Kinda. I like Southern rap, right? Cause Southern rap, like, yeah, y'all broke, but y'all can get to this paper. Like, it's ways to make money.
Yeah,
Jay
no,
Z
Jay Z be like, you niggas is never touching the bill like me.
like, damn, I just made my second Billy on y'all motherfuckers.
Right, I made my
I would
second.
tell you to catch up, but
but y'all can't.
ain't enough lifetimes for that shit. Like,
And y'all
that's
can't.
so
And y'all
sad.
can't get my wife.
Yeah, y'all call me ugly, and my net worth is ugly. like, bro, that nigga since 2012 has been like, the fucking business deals I make, the motherfucking credit. You know what my credit score is? 2,000. I got.
Jay-Z don't even have no fucking credit score. Jay-Z ain't worried about no fucking credit score.
Niggas, but swear by it, right? That's why people call him a fucking dirty capitalist. Like, yes, you the only motherfucker that don't worry about credit and went on a song and told people, you know, it's more important than throwing away money at a strip club.
Credit. I don't hear people talk about call Jay-Z like a dirty capitalist, and
Right.
I didn't really even hear people talk about it until he said what he said.
People call him that behind closed doors. Like, people tweet about him and like his money choices and being like, this nigga swear he's so pro-black, and after he invested in the business, he just disappeared, which is very fair. Like,
What business was that?
nigga, Tidal, for instance. People only bought Tidal because they thought it was black owned.
Yeah, because
Nigga, Jay-Z put his bread in, spent about 2-3 years, and left.
he said, "Oh, I don't think he saw the return on title that he wanted to see at all."
Jay-Z notoriously puts money into the number 2 business. That Jay-Z is the type of nigga to invest in Bing. When YouTube was popping, I'm not being funny. When YouTube was popping, Jay-Z invested in Vimeo. When the iPhone was at its fucking height,
He invested
Jay-Z
in Samsung.
Jay-Z sold 1 million copies of Magna Carta.
Samsung.
Damn near fucked up a platinum plaque. Damn near caught himself out of a platinum plaque. Because he likes the number 2. He likes to be fucking the number 1, number 2. He likes saying, I put my money into better places. I put my money into better places than y'all. And y'all call me a dirty capitalist. That's like the new M word.
I need
I
to
love
re-listen to what he said. I need to
I don't
re-listen
care
to
what
what he
that
said.
nigga said, bruh. The man just literally loves going on. The man loves saying, "Oh, nigga spent time talking about something. We don't be on social media. We don't be on social media." The nigga be on more Twitter Spaces than like Jack,
Right.
the fucking founder of Twitter.
He be on Twitter and fucking Clubhouse.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, it's okay to like social media, bro, but you ain't gotta call us all broke.
I think
Like, you
I
be
think,
like, y'all
I think
niggas
what
goofy,
I think
y'all
what
be on the
started it.
gram.
I think what started was a money phone line. I think the money phone line was what got niggas kind of like, man, fuck Jay-Z. Like
I ain't heard the God did.
you didn't hear the God did verse. He's had better verses, but I mean like people. I mean, like, you know, rap nowadays, it's like if you hit a certain flow and you like rap, it don't even matter what the fuck you rapping about. But if you just rap for like 3 minutes straight, then people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, this nigga went crazy." Now, I'm not saying he didn't go like he's Jay-Z. He's one of one. Like,
Right.
He's Jay, but he's had better verses.
Yeah, like
He's had better verses.
DJ Khaled, I'm sorry. I'm one of them niggas that don't believe in you.
The hate.
Cause I have not even touched God did.
Nah, I've only
even
listened to that
touched
song. I have not listened to the album. I haven't listened to a full DJ Khaled album since whichever album Wild Thoughts was on.
We talked about that. Father of Assad, I think.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Or either Grateful, one of the two.
No, it wasn't Grateful. Was it Grateful the one that lost? Yeah. Was it Grateful the one that got beat up by Tyler the Creator and then
I wouldn't be surprised.
and then
Yeah. Igor. He was like,
yeah.
this isn't even a hip hop album. That's exactly what Khaled said. It's not even hip hop.
And it was what on the Billboard Top 200 of just albums, not even just
Oh. Hold up.
not even just Oh,
Okay, cool. We back. We back. My
it's like
microphone disconnected.
oh, okay. Like not even strictly hip hop, just albums generally. Like this is not even hip hop. I'm like, fam, this is all genres. If Taylor Swift dropped the album, she would have beat you.
Yeah, Taylor Swift did. I damn near think. I think everybody outsold Khaled that year. Like, not even to be funny, but like
I mean, like we weren't looking for a Khaled album. Like people
whatsoever.
like we weren't looking for a Khaled album at all.
The Snapchats were getting dry after them. After the Jay-Z vocals came in, after the Beyonce vocals came in, that was it. That was it for me, bro. And that's kind of funny because like this is actually something I think we can get onto before what time is it now? It's about to be 10 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got time. So with that being said, nobody's looking for nobody's looking for
Khaled album.
Khaled right now. Jay-Z gave a 3-minute verse that ended up having him have to go on a rant about capitalism.
Because he's just talking about how broke y'all are.
Yeah, because we're fucking broke. Right now, Nas is actually doing decent about not telling us about bevel blades.
Nas has made some good investments, but Nas don't be out here talking about the investments he's making.
Smart enough, he stopped after he did the Nas album done track, and everybody heard him talk about bevel blade. You bring up that damn bevel blade one more time, Nas, and let it be one more bad beat. Let it be one more bad beat, Nas. I swear to you, we gonna cancel you.
I mean, like Nas literally had to get one of the best producers out just so he wouldn't have any bad beats.
Hit boy.
Nas is beating. He's slowly been beating the bad beat allegation.
Nigga, I hated Nas. Now I started hearing Hit Boy and Nas, and I'm
right.
Jesus Christ, Nas can rap.
We definitely used to talk shit about Nas.
Bro, I hated Nas.
Used to talk shit about Nas.
I thought Nas was one of the worst rappers to ever hit a mic.
Jesus.
I mean that wholeheartedly. I thought that Nas was one of the worst people. Oh my audio stopped recording for like 15 seconds. It's gonna be a weird gap, but I just started back recording. We're gonna see how that goes. I don't even know where it cut off. We'll figure it out in post. No, but like with all that in mind, I hated Nas, and now I'm fucking with it. Mm-hmm. And somebody else I don't fuck with, but the opinion I'm fucking with right now, DJ Academics, said that rap is going through a cleanse, and he might be right.
Hold up. I need to find the thing.
Yeah,
and I do want to backtrack to the "We Cry Together" music video.
A great video, by the way.
Because we used to be through these topics where I'm like, yo.
Because like, bro, we missed out on a month.
We did.
Half the shit we talking about, we gonna put hashtags on the description for some of this shit. Somebody gonna be like, damn, that did drop last month. Mm-hmm. Like, We Cry Together? That's damn near been 3 weeks.
We Cry Together. You know what? I didn't know we was gonna get a Kendrick Lamar sexy.
Yeah, and uncensored at that. Like, I'm like,
right,
yo,
like I watched that shit at work, and then I watched it with earplugs, with headphones, whatever. And at the end, I was like, "Who the fuck is making mac and cheese?" I was like, "Wait,
hey yo."
Hey yo!
Boop, boop, boop.
I was like, yo, y'all went a little too far with that. I didn't need to hear the sound. I didn't need to hear that sound, fam.
I don't think Kendrick's wife wanted to hear that sound either, bro. With all things considered on what we heard on this album, I don't think Kendrick needed to do that video.
Now, it was
Taylor Page is kind of fun, bro.
Taylor Page outacted the fuck out of Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah, it's almost like she's an actress.
Is she an actress?
Yes, nigga. What? You thought she was a rapper?
I thought she was like a spoken word artist. I thought she was a spoken word actress, but Kendrick Lamar can't act. I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
Except in Power.
Taylor Page is in fucking. I think she's in P Valley. No, she's not in P Valley. But
wait, I would know she's in P Valley. Hold up.
She was in Chadwick Boseman's last film. What was it? The one on Netflix, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. She was the star of that shit.
I heard good things about that. I didn't see that though.
Yeah, great film. She's a wonderful actress.
Taylor
Wonderful
Page.
actress. She did a great job.
Taylor Dominique Page. This is an American actress and dancer. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to Taylor Page.
Yeah.
Damn, she was born in Santa Monica. She California. She L.A.
Yeah, she repping the state. Speaking of LA,
She went to St. Bernard's. How the fuck did I not know Taylor Page was the actress?
she hasn't been like in the spotlight too much. And if you've seen, oh yeah, Zola, that one movie that was based off that long ass Twitter thing that happened a long time ago about this girl who met some strippers in Florida. She's a star of that. Boogie, she was in that. Fucking, I didn't know she was in no High School Musical 3. That don't even sound right. Yeah, she's not in many movies yet. She's getting there.
But
Yeah.
but nah, Taylor Page. I didn't know if Taylor Page was the actress. I thought she was a spoken word artist or a musical
She did
artist.
a great job.
No, but she did
a great
an
job.
amazing job in the music video. I was like, Kendrick is this nigga. I think she knew it was a stage play, and Kendrick thought it was a YouTube video based on the way they acted.
Well, you got to think. Kendrick has never acted off of anything other than the camera. Like,
Yeah,
I learned that, there is a difference between stage acting and acting for a set.
yeah,
Like, there's way more subtlety to set acting. The camera is way closer to you. Imagine having to get the same emotion conveyed to somebody 50 rows behind you.
mm-hmm.
It's a whole different type of performance. And that's why you see it's all in her fucking... Motherfucker, grow up! She going crazy. I'm like, this is why you get somebody like Taylor Page.
And even in the song, it's like even in the song, you could tell Kendrick was still trying to rap in the song, and Taylor Page was like I felt like some of that shit might have been a little personal, low key.
Of course,
the
bro.
way she was going off.
She from Cali. I'm sure she met some folks.
She
Give me my fucking keys.
Give me my fucking keys, bro. And then they finally showed us how Kendrick Lamar is standing
standing
at 5'5" could hold the keys over somebody and not let them get it. So yeah, I'm glad they showed how Kendrick.
Yeah.
Because I was definitely expecting him to like get on top of a chair and dangle the keys over her.
Kendrick ain't gonna be an asshole like that. You get hit in the dick like that, fuck around in a real argument.
Yeah.
You will get pushed off that chair. Somebody will kick that chair down so quick. Just imagine you heard that in the song, just a random chair flip off.
Give me these fucking keys. Boom, boom, boom.
Now you mad at me. I got you hollering for nothing. like, dog, that was a great video, though. Really great video.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if rap is going through a cleanse. I will say that I've seen some really good content lately, though. Whether it go from Kendrick, whether it be in a music video, whether it be live, Jid's new album going dummy.
Well, DJ Academics was talking more of the sense that, and this is why I didn't really want to talk about it. But
no, we don't have to.
He's saying more in the sense of like the rappers that are getting locked up and what.
Oh yeah, no, that's not the conversation I had. Y'all can.
Yeah.
DJ Academics, I still hate. I'm still hating.
DJ Academics definitely he got famous off of covering what was going on in Chicago.
Yeah, dumb controversy. I hate people that know they're separated from a culture and then just overly shed light on it. Like, bro, you're not in Chicago, bro. People are real live losing their lives over some of the things you say. You know what I mean? I hate that type of dumb shit. Especially when it's somebody like DJ Academics. That motherfucker looks like he lives under a live stream. Like, he just lives on stream.
Right.
And that's fine, but, I hate when they have opinions about shit that's actually important. So we're not going to give that person any more time. Fuck that. We will kind of talk about that in a way, though. Because...
yeah, we got to talk about PnB Rock. We got to talk about PnB Rock.
Not to say that they're related, but...
Yeah. But rest in peace to PnB Rock. We going through these topics like crazy. Rest in peace to PnB Rock. Very sad and unfortunate what happened. Everybody probably knows already, but PnB Rock, he was killed out here in L.A. He was killed in Inglewood actually, at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. He was with his girlfriend. They were saying people were initially blaming his girlfriend because they thought her posting the location
That's stupid.
made the robbers and murderers find him, but
Find
he
him,
was
yeah.
he was also posting his location as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, we're not putting all the blame on his girlfriend, but him like.
Just
And
imagine.
and the thing is, he had been talking about back to DJ Academics, even though we don't want to talk about him. He had an interview with Act, and he was saying how like people have been trying to rob him and stuff like that, and he was trying to tell his girl not to post their location, but I mean like it's just unfortunate.
I will say this. Hindsight is fucking 2020. Like it is really easy to see what somebody did wrong after the fact.
Yeah,
If y'all were in that situation and you're dating somebody and they take you out on a date, it is not uncommon for you to post where the fuck you are,
right.
regardless of anything else, bruh. And y'all not gonna sit there and make somebody who's grieving feel like shit or feel like they're responsible for something that any of you all would have done. Some of y'all ain't been on a date to be talking about what you would or would not post.
Right.
Some of y'all need to focus on that. For real. Like, y'all over here blaming a girlfriend and been single for 7 years. Y'all have no reason to be talking about nothing right now at all. And I hate that kind of stuff. Like, there's no reason for that. Especially when we're talking about somebody losing their life. Like, that's not okay.
Yeah.
That is not okay. Rest in peace to PnB Rock. To people that are waiting for people to be lacking. I think that's so crazy. I think Dolph was crazy like that. Nip was crazy like that.
All these
PnB Rock is crazy like that. I don't like that whole, oh, we gonna catch them lacking. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I've been hearing a lot of non-LA people talk about this situation because there's some other things, right? Because this did happen in LA. Pop Smoke happened in LA. Of course, Nip happened down the street from me, and Draco got killed at a concert. It's fun. It's crazy. I was actually supposed to go to that concert, go to that festival that Draco the Ruler got killed at.
Yeah.
But I've been hearing a lot of non-LA people, and it's like talk about this, and I'm like, for one, the Roscoe's he was at. I'm not gonna put blame on him or anything, but like, and this is an ongoing conversation about like people who are not from here, and they come here and they don't know the landscape.
That's anywhere. That's
And yeah,
anywhere.
this
You
is
should not be going.
That's anywhere for one. Like
Yeah.
what happened to him could happen anywhere to anybody, to any other
Exactly.
rapper. It could be from an LA rapper going to Atlanta. It
Especially,
could be
like-
from a New York rapper going to Chicago.
Right.
Like it could
And-
happen to anybody.
Yeah.
But just a forewarning for out of state rappers. LA isn't like some cities where it might just be a certain block or a certain, like, it's literally like sections of cities will be Blood or Crip. And not like pretty much like in, what am I trying to say?
You don't know where you're stepping into.
Yeah, you got to know where you're going to. So
Yeah.
like the Roscoe's he was at was off of Manchester and Maine, and there's a lot of people. And I looked and I saw where it was because I thought it was the one when they said Manchester. I thought it was the one right off the 405, which is more of a tourist destination because it's like right. It's kind of like next to the airport,
Oh,
but
yeah.
there's also the Randy's Donuts that's down the street.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking it was that one, but no, it was one on Manchester, Maine. That was like deep in Inglewood. That's deep in Inglewood.
Which is fine. I mean, I guess it's like this, bro.
No, that's the part of that's the one you don't want to go to. That's the one.
Yeah,
if you're a local, you can go to that one because you know what area
Yeah.
it is. But if you're not from here and you don't know the landscape like that,
Yeah.
then
I
what I'm
think,
saying,
Uh, I guess it's hard, right? Because if you're a celebrity, what are you doing in any tourist spot if you want any kind of level of privacy, right?
Well,
I'm not gonna go to where everybody's gonna ask for a picture. I'm not. I'm not.
well, for,
So, with that in mind, though, with that in mind, and that's why I say this is all hindsight. Like, it's easier to say this after the fact because, once again, we're looking at this from the outside. It's easy for me to say on the outside, make sure you have security, celebrities.
yeah,
It's super easy for me to say, look, if you're going to be traveling, especially to places where you're not familiar, doesn't matter if you want your privacy or not, have security with you. That is hindsight. That's after the fact. Like, it sounds good. I just hate that somebody actually lost their life over something maybe somebody else could have seen a mistake in, or something somebody else could have warned you about, or somebody else sees a different perspective. I hate that. I hate that.
um, what was I gonna say?
The LA being different than other cities was where you left off.
Yeah, like you just gotta know where you're at, and you gotta move differently.
You do.
When you're out here and you're from out of town. And the thing is, it's like I say L.A. because L.A. is where a lot of rappers. L.A. is where a lot of entertainers in general live, because
Yeah.
we have all the labels out here. We have it's millions of people out here,
Right.
and people like coming here because of the fucking weather. And
It's a coast. You know
but
what I mean? Like
it's a coast. It's not a landlocked city. Like it's I love L.A. I'm probably never gonna leave.
it's so funny. Somebody was like, DeErik, I can see you going to LA.
I
don't
can
think I'm
see
the
going
LA
to LA
type.
too. Huh?
I don't feel like I'm the LA type, bro. I'm Southern.
You could,
Truly.
you could live out here. Now, there's some Southern people that I can't see move out here, but you can move out here. You can move out here.
We'll see how it goes, bro.
But no, I'm just saying, like, to all my rappers from out of state, like, when you come out here, just know where you are.
Yeah. Keep security. Keep somebody that's armed.
Know where you are, and then number two, and it's different, right? Because like in LA, like people from LA, like people know us, and and like we know how to move better. But like if you're from out of state and you're like not known in that area, then they're just gonna see you as a lick.
Yeah.
So
Know somebody anywhere you go.
right,
Anywhere you go, because you will get caught lacking in Memphis. You
yeah,
will get caught lacking in Chicago. You will get caught lacking in Atlanta. You will get caught lacking in LA. Some people say you might get caught lacking in Dallas if you go to the wrong side. It's it's like that everywhere, bro. And I know that it's not an artist's job to always be looking over their shoulder, to always be thinking, oh, is this safe? Is this not safe? Sometimes you just want to get some chicken and fucking waffles.
right,
Like, for real. Sometimes it's just as simple as, I'm hungry. I'm not thinking that far. But unfortunately, because of the times we live in, we can't afford to, like, not think that far. We can't.
right,
There's too many people, like, passing left and right. There's too much shit going on in this world, bro. Even if it's not, even if it's not you get murdered by another casual citizen, bro, it doesn't take anything for an artist to get like racially profiled in a town they're not from. You never know what could happen. So, to all the artists out there, especially black artists, especially black young artists, take the time to just, plan. Just plan a little bit. And
yeah,
that is not to put blame on PnB Rock. Because once again, this is after the fact. We're talking about somebody who lost their life, and we don't know every single detail from the last 24 hours of his life to know exactly what informed everything that he did. We don't get that kind of luxury. So sometimes we just got to take what we know and, maybe use that to help the next person. That's all I got on that. Yeah, but nah, Ice-T.
yeah.
I'm
The,
not
the
rocking
Ice-T
with you.
tweets.
Yeah, I'm not rocking with Ice-T for that tweet, bro. It is too easy. It's way too easy to tell people after the fact that, like, y'all know what y'all getting into. This gang violence. Bro, I don't care about none of that
Well,
shit.
the thing is, he's actually, this ain't the first time he's said anything about it. Like he was talking about this back when Kodak got shot out here.
Yeah.
during Super Bowl weekend.
Right.
And he was talking about how there's like 50,000 active gang members in LA, and like you just gotta like essentially you just gotta like for rappers coming out here, you just gotta move differently.
I
Um,
I agree with that, bro. But timing, it be timing for me, bro. Like maybe I'm hating, but
mhm.
just like people know right after somebody dies, like for you to tweet L.A. home of the body bag. Somebody said that 30 years ago. Okay, that's fine, bro. But like, be a little bit more sensitive. Because if I sit there and Ice T die tomorrow, and I start doing all this bullshit about, well, Ice T knew he had diabetes. Shouldn't have been eating no fucking sugar.
I think that's
Like
what
that's
niggas gonna say
insensitive to
when
me,
I
bro.
die. Uh,
Like
yeah.
that's insensitive as hell to me. I get that you're trying to, maybe help somebody else out. It's tasteful ways of doing that.
Hmm.
Tweeting LA the home of the body bag after somebody died is trifling.
Who said that?
Nigga, I'm looking at Ice Tweet's Twitter.
Oh, that's what he said.
I'm looking at his Twitter.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
September 14th, LA, home of the body bag. Somebody said that 30 years ago. Like, bro, you don't need to be tweeting that, bro. That's a bad look.
I did not know that.
Yeah, not one rest in peace. You get what I'm saying?
I didn't know he tweeted that. You were saying that. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm reading all this shit. Like,
Not. But you saw the tweets he made about he not. Yeah, following the death, right?
yeah, I'm trying to find
Uh,
it because,
I found them. I found them.
man, that's just so lame to me still. You sharing your screen
Here,
or sending me the tweet, either or.
here. I'll share my screen.
All right.
You want to do a reading?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the fucking reading.
You want to do it in his voice?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it then. It's funny. There's this guy I follow on TikTok. He be reading shit. He be reading Ice-T's
Shit in
tweets
people's
in his
voices.
voice. That shit be fucking dead. You want to do it? Or you want me to do it?
Fuck. People are still hurt.
Oh
Man, that
man.
nigga said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna read it normal because I won't be able to get through this."
Oh wait. All right, I'll do that. I'll do it
All right.
because the viewer, the listeners are gonna have a fucking field day with this. All right, I'm done explaining LA gang culture. Motherfuckers will not listen. It's not a game at all.
People still hit
This
me up
shouldn't be
about my
funny, but
comments
it's
about LA gang culture. If you notice, LA rappers don't wear a lot of jewelry. Me, Snoop, Q,
Dre.
Kendrick, list goes on. It's not because we broke. LA is just a dangerous place, rapper or not. Rochester streets. Didn't we see you out there at 1042 over there trying to get you a nice sandwich? Oh, you like kids too? Motherfucking special business unit ass. Bro, I cannot stand that type of tweeting, bro. Like, PnB Rock dying had nothing to do with the chain on. I'm
Right.
sorry. I have big jewelry too. But you don't wake up every day and put it down and go down the hood on the block. As I said before, challenge the hood. Somebody gonna catch that fade. Fuck you. That's so insensitive, bro. I don't care. Like when Ice-T dies, I hope somebody shits on his grave. That's so mean. Like, just imagine somebody's grieving. Talking about some and Pac's death was nigga, we don't even know if Pac really dead. Now you good.
Shit. Just be letting the fucking phone ring around here. Just like, fam.
I'm actually thankful that the house phone has left people's lives. That has been the best thing that just happened to this household.
Our reception in this house is so bad. We need a house
You
phone.
have to have one. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would not have a house phone.
I understand that. I'll be trying to call you all the time. That should be dead. That should be all
Right.
dead.
But nah.
So fuck Ice-T. This the only nigga that be talking about the streets married to a white woman on Law and Order SVU. The nigga ain't seen the streets since the first episode aired.
Did you see where they got mad at Ice-T because the episode where they were talking about drill music in Law and Order?
No, but I bet you he said the same shit he probably said now. These kids think they know everything.
No, he was just explaining. He was like, it started out of Chicago, the drill music stuff, and now the rappers they talk about everything in the music video.
They committed in the music. I already know what the fuck and he genuinely believes that. That was probably the first day they let Ice-T write an episode.
But the definition they gave of drill music was such a Wikipedia ass definition. This was the
That
copy
was
and
probably
paste.
the first episode they let Ice-T write. First and last. That's just so trifling. Like, there's nothing more trifling to me than a black person seeing another black person get killed and be like, black people, we gotta stop doing this to ourselves. Stop sagging your pants. Stop wearing jewelry. Stop being black. That's basically all it is. Y'all a little bit too black and wondering why y'all dying. I hate that.
I remember when I was working at McDonald's, there was this old man that used to come in every Sunday. And when I used to work at McDonald's when I was like 16, 15, 16.
Yeah. I don't know.
And he used to come in, and so like me, I always like had my shirt tucked for some reason, even though I didn't have to. And I wasn't like sagging or nothing. That's just never been me. And he literally came up to me after, like during my shift, and was like, "You gonna go for it? You don't have your pants sagging." And this is,
bro, Joe Biden. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Joe Biden.
And we all
in 2007, 2008, Obama is running for office.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to pick a vice presidential candidate.
Why he picked Joe Biden is beyond me.
He picks an old white man who's known for being really powerful in Senate. He would make a great leader of the Senate, blase blah. People ask Joe Biden, why'd you go on this young black boy's ticket? Joe Biden, well, he seems to be one of the good ones.
Damn, he said
that?
He
talks well. He doesn't sag his pants. I shit you not. Joe, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black Biden.
Obviously, Obama's not going to be sagging his pants while he's trying to give us...
The motherfucker's a politician. He can't even sag in a suit.
I know. That would have
been hard. That would have been hard. If I saw Obama sagging in a suit.
No, sagging in a suit. I've seen niggas sagging in suits.
That's vicious.
That shit don't look fly. That shit is not fly.
Nah, but just imagine you saw your president come out onto stage with my president is black.
my Lambo's blue.
In a tan suit, sagging. Would have been sick. I still want to see. That would have been violent.
Obama probably wear do-rags. He probably got his waves.
Yeah.
He probably got some waves now.
If he had ever did that in public, though, he would have single-handedly started a race war.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They would have impeached him and kicked him out of office the same day. Like it would have been the most overwhelming impeachment. Like, yay for an impeachment quickly. Ever.
Just imagine.
It would have made Trump's impeachment look like a marathon.
Yeah. We would have treated Trump's impeachment like we treated fucking Bill Clinton's.
Yeah.
Niggas forget about Bill Clinton getting impeached.
I forget that he did get impeached, actually.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we forgot.
But it's like, you going to impeach him because he got his dick sucked? Come on, in office.
We did not impeach you because you had fornication with that woman.
Like, come on.
You did it because you lied. No, I'm so serious. That's what
they said?
It wasn't about it. Yeah, it wasn't about the whole idea of, you had sex with a intern. It was the fact that you went on, like, public television and said, I did not have relations with that woman and all that shit.
Well, I mean, like, So it's head sex. It's head sex.
It's relations. It's outer course.
Not
I can't
outer
even
course.
tell you the first time I heard that.
Like, it's sex. It's head sex. Come on.
This
It's head
motherfucker,
sex.
I asked somebody the other day, I said, you ain't got no kids? Nah, man. Like, we around the same age. Okay, that's what's up, bro. What you do? Because I see you out here. Outer course. Outer course, outer course, outer course.
Not outer course.
Bro, you going to have to bleep this part out. Because I don't want to put anybody at risk of anything. My fucking he be like, bro, I need some fucking nigga, they're it up. They're both him and Jid.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, nigga. In fact, right,
It's these rappers. I swear to God.
bro, we a this nigga gonna talk about something. I want to
What?
exactly every
HR.
nigga,
HR.
every nigga,
Nah.
no, every nigga in the office is like, huh? Cause we all nigga, huh? He said that's
No.
oh, you're nigga Google
Not on the company's Wi-Fi though.
nigga, we can't even connect to that shit. You think I'm fucking lying? Only certain people can access that shit.
Damn.
And then when you're on it, you can't even reach certain websites. That shit worse than like school Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
You know, it was funny when the first time I went to Morehouse, I found out that like they had blocked certain websites. So I actually tried like looking up like a porn site, and it just said block. I was like, what the fuck?
There's nothing more frustrating, bro, than your first night, like, or your first time at a dorm. You got some free time. Ain't no roommate. You finna get active. You finna
And
get active.
and then all of a sudden
First thing you learn, I gotta buy a fucking VPN.
right? You gotta get ExpressVPN on some shit.
Nigga, they were
That
lucky
shit
that.
blew me.
And when I was in high school, you couldn't get on YouTube on
Nah, that's
the
wild.
school Wi-Fi.
That's wild.
Right. Nigga, I had a VPN my whole life. They were
That's
lucky.
wild.
Yeah, they were lucky, bro, because as soon as I got over to Morehouse, I said, oh, I know what time it is. I did that off, like, just habit, I guess. Just school
just got the
Wi-Fi. I probably
VPN.
ain't even going to be able to get on YouTube and this shit, let alone what I really want to do.
Right.
Because now I got time. And all that shit, bro. I used to be so mad, bro. You live and you learn, though. But yeah, y'all need to stop going on Ice-T's internet and being black, apparently. Don't be too black. If you wear more than 2 chains outside of your crib, Ice-T thinks that you are a fucking hoodlum. And so does Joe Biden, is my whole point.
Joe Biden gonna call the police on you though. Ice-T's just gonna have a stern talk and be like, brother, I need you to stop wearing them chains around here. Like, come on.
Bruh, I swear to Moses, bro, if I ever see Ice-T, I ain't gonna slap him, but I'm gonna let him know, bro, you the most anti-black nigga I've never met in my life. I can't stand somebody that made their whole career off being black, and then it, like all of a sudden now they're too black. Now everybody else is too black. What?
It's a generational thing. It's a generational thing.
It's after niggas hit a certain age thing. It ain't even no generation thing, bro. Every black person I done ever met that made it past like 35, 40 loves telling black people how they live wrong. Like, love telling black people what they should be doing different with their life. Like, this why y'all broke. Like, a Jay-Z, an ultimate capitalist. Like, that is the life cycle of the black person in America, is to be like vehemently like against everything, anti-government, anti-money, and then you get some of one of them things.
And then you
Let your dad get a government job.
Nah.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, for
I
example,
hope that nigga don't get a government job.
yeah, come up on $1 million. You gonna stop talking all that shit. All of a sudden, the government ain't that bad. They're doing what they can. Maybe if y'all stopped using all the welfare, we would have more government. We would have less government problems. It's like, bro, 2 years ago you was on welfare. It be shit like that. Like, people be anti the same thing that they were just doing. Ice-T made a career off gang culture. And is mad that he influenced niggas to start wearing their chains outside of their house. You the only person I know that gonna tell somebody to wear their chain until you tell them don't. Come on now. Y'all not gonna convince me, bro. This is why I'm certified hater. Certified. Because y'all be doing dumb shit like this. And speaking of fucking haters,
Let's
Dylan,
get
what
on,
you got some fucking hate for?
let's get on to the real hate. Let's get on to the hate. I ain't really hated in this whole episode. I hated a little bit on MCU. I ain't really hated this whole episode. Let's get to these fucking. I didn't even want to talk about this shit, but I'm like, I have to address this. The BT Hip Hop Awards are next month, and the nominees came out this week. And I have a bone to pick with almost black entertainment television. There's a reason the Boondocks did an episode on you motherfuckers. And it's because...
Yeah, share your screen, bro, if you got them up.
Okay, I'm on the BET website. I'm going to share my fucking screen.
I'm going to be mad as shit. I'm already knowing. I saw, like, best lyricist category, I think.
Well, let's just go through. Best hip-hop video. A$AP Rocky DnB. Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar, Family Ties, City Girls featuring Usher, Good Love. Cardi B, and Lil Durk, Hot Shit. B and J. Cole, London, featuring Tim's and Drake, Wait For You. Drake featuring Young Thug, Way Too Sexy. Christ. Shout out to Kendall Bernardez. She was in the Way Too Sexy video.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, put the, you're going to have to bleep this.
I'm in a faithful relationship. I have no problem.
That's what I'm saying. Just bleep it. You ain't got to say what Jessica said. Best collaboration.
Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar, Family Ties. City Girls, Good Love, Hot Shit, Cardi B, Jimmy Cooks, Drake featuring 21 Savage, Johnny P's Caddy, Benny the Butcher, and J. Cole. That shouldn't even be a collaboration. That should just be a J. Cole song.
Yeah, Cole snapped on that.
Benny the Butcher got washed.
Like
waxed.
That nigga said
smoked.
That nigga said January 28th, lightning struck. That's the hardest shit you can say in a rap.
Right. Like, Benny the Butcher couldn't even find the beat.
Yeah. Well, you know that's Benny for you, bro.
I don't know why.
Halfway rapping and then halfway not rapping.
Benny is definitely not. Well, he's better than Westside Gunn, but Westside Gunn puts out the best projects. But like in that whole Griselda camp, in that whole like kind of underground rap, but not underground anymore because more people know about Griselda and like Freddie Gibbs and like them. He's not the best out of them.
No, I would give it to Mac Homie.
Mac Homie is definitely like top 3.
I give it to Bo Jackson. Is that really his name?
No, Bo Jackson.
What's his fucking name?
No, that's
Fuck.
That's not Mac Homie. Fuck.
No, it's damn. I just forgot his name.
It'll come to me. But back to the nominations. Future's Wait For You, Way Too Sexy. Yeah. Song of the Year, Lotto, Big Energy. It's funny how this song used to be Big Dick Energy, now it's just Big Energy. Glorilla, Fuck Nigga Free. Fuck Nigga Free.
She has one of the deepest voice, bro. I had never really like peeped, but like sometimes I be under the notion. I'm like,
fam. When I heard one of her songs that wasn't this one, because I don't think her voice is really that deep in this song. But like when I listened to another song, I was like, who the fuck got Moneybagg Yo on this song?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The first time I heard it, bro, I was thrown off. I was like, this is Glorilla?
Yeah. Glorilla got a deep ass voice.
Yeah, we just gonna leave it at that. Song of the fucking year.
Let's go! And this is where the hate starts.
And I could put you in.
This is where the hate starts.
Sex in the...
BET, you guys call yourselves black entertainment television. Why is this white boy
Well, you
on
know they
this
stream the
fucking list?
BET Awards on Nickelodeon nowadays.
This is black entertainment television. Can we have anything, goddammit? You have Jack Harlow here for Song of the Year first. Now, if this was, I don't know, maybe the Grammys or
Yeah, that's a fair nomination.
even VH fucking won,
You know
even
what,
if
bro?
the Source Awards came back,
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, you need to talk to your people about these Source Awards.
it was. I think it was supposed to come back actually, but COVID.
Yeah, they need to.
Even if the Source Awards came back, I would be like, okay, Jack Harlow, he's in hip hop.
He's Source Awards worthy.
He's Source
Nomination
Awards.
worthy.
Like we've covered him a few times. I've covered him maybe like once or twice.
Right.
But for the
But-
Black Entertainment Television Hip Hop Awards, you guys have Jack Harlow here nominated for First Class. Cardi B, Hot Shit. The song was Hot Shit. Please stop nominating this song. This was not any of them best song. This wasn't Dirk's best verse, Kanye's best verse, or Cardi B's best verse. Cardi
Bro, I've
B.
never heard it.
Cardi, I heard it once and never need to hear it again. It is a take key beat with three niggas just rapping over it. Cardi B put out an album 4 years ago and is still riding on the popularity of that album.
Rightfully so. That's how you know you had a good album. But the amount of
Yeah.
writers on that album,
The amount of writers and producers on the album is ridiculous.
yeah, it was
But
going to stand the test of
she-
time because you got a little bit of all your favorite rappers from Kodak Black with the Bodak Yellow, all the way to like whatever people like with the Cardi album, Be
But-
Careful and shit.
But since then, Cardi B, she hasn't put out an album or a project, but she's done feature verses and she's she put out songs, and none
Couple
of them
singles.
have been able to stick like Bodak Yellow did.
Of course not, bro. Offset killed that verse. Offset wrote the shit out of Bodak Yellow.
He wrote that verse?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Kodak Black, Super Gremlin. I probably heard the song, just don't know the name. There's a lot.
Them there for you.
Okay, yeah, I don't know that joint. Wait for You, which I think should win. Honestly, out of these, it should be Wait for You.
I'm
Why
tired.
the fuck is Way Too Sexy nominated? That song was horrible.
They might as well have just put Staying Alive on that joint.
Right, you're like Impact Track, Lizzo, About Damn Time. Didn't hear that.
That's a real category.
Impact Track, yeah. I think maybe after All Right, they had to have Impact Track.
So stupid.
504, Alicia City of Gods. I thought it was okay. Baby
I ain't
Keem and
even
Kendrick,
heard it.
Family Ties. Nas, Lauryn Hill, Nobody, Lotto, Pussy.
Big
Kendrick
Energy is
Lamar.
bigger than that.
Yeah. But I mean, like, this came after they overturned Roe versus Wade. Kendrick Lamar, The Heart Part 5. It's weird because this song, like, what the fuck?
It
Beats
was a
have
cool culture impact. I would say the Heart Part 5, like just off the video alone.
But it's like okay, I can put these maybe in like the social commentary, Doja Cat. Look, Lauryn Hill,
Motherfucking
come on,
Nas, that was not the one I heard. You know what I'm saying?
Family Ties, City of Gods. Though, what do you mean by impact track? Like, I don't. What the
Yeah,
fuck is
that's
impact
what
track?
I'm saying. Like this is a category.
Best breakthrough hip hop artist: Baby Keem, Blast, Doechii, Glorilla, Fabio, Nardo, Saucy Santana. Give that
Yes,
shit to Baby
it's really
Keem.
between Glorilla and King. I can give Glorilla like she's definitely hit the scene and like
She's second runner.
she's hit the scene. Yeah.
Can't give it to. Look, none of these niggas had a fucking nationwide tour this year. Give it to Baby Keem. Give it to Baby Keem. Blast. I wouldn't even say this was Blast's breakout year.
No.
This wasn't even Blast's breakout year. This wasn't Fabio's breakout year. Nardo Wick wasn't
Don't even
even
know
his
who that
breakout
is.
year.
Doechie's
Saucy,
trying to get big.
huh?
Doechie's trying to get big.
I don't listen to Doechii.
I know people that are fans. I should say that.
Best duo or group: 42 Doug, ESTG, Big Sean, Hit Boy. When the
Hit Boy
fuck did
doesn't have more than 3 nominations on here.
Really?
I hope he does. No, I'm saying
Oh.
like if Hit Boy gets like, cause he did 4 duos this year. Nick- yeah,
Yo, Hit
Big
Boy,
Sean
Hit Boy is probably light skinned by this time because he never goes outside.
Nigga, Big Sean shit, Dreezy shit, Nas shit, fucking who else did he do? Fuck, I can't remember. But I'm telling you, Hit Boy is up.
All right, Birdman raps.
Birdman does this. Yeah.
Blast and Bino Rito. Shout out to Bino, that's family. The Baby, NBA. What? They put out a song?
Stopped. Yeah, I thought the Baby's last concert didn't even sell 50 tickets.
I heard that shit too. And they said, yeah, they blamed it on the game, I think. Earth Gang, Styles P and Havoc, Best Live Performer, Cardi B, Doja Cat, Drake, J. Cole, Ye, Kendrick, Tyler.
Bruh, what? Ye didn't even go on tour this year.
Right.
Cole didn't even go on tour this year.
Cole didn't go on tour. Drake didn't go on tour. Drake kind
of he been doing these weird ass shows.
But Drake has the what is it, Drake Day or
yeah. OVO Day.
Some shit. OVO Fest. OVO Fest.
Yeah.
He has OVO Fest, but I mean, like, that's every year. I wouldn't really.
That doesn't make you the best performer.
Doja
makes you the most consistent.
I'll put Doja on that because Doja.
She does really great performances.
Yeah, she does. She does a lot of perform. She performs at like every fucking show, award show. Cardi, I guess you can say that she does the same thing as Doja. She's always performing at an award show or whatnot.
But that implies that Cardi has released enough music recently to be able to perform new music recently. Like, okay, Tyler, Kendrick, and Doja are definitely top 3 for that for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put Ye on this list. No. He did one concert back in December, and it was fun. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was great. But I wouldn't put him on this Performer of the Year list.
Are they going to do that because they didn't get to do it for Donda?
I guess so.
Because like that,
but he didn't even perform for the fucking Donda. He just walked around.
Performance art.
Yeah, that was performance art.
This is weird.
Lyricist of the Year: Keem, Butcher, Drake, Cole.
Just imagine
this white man, Jay-Z, and Kendrick Lamar. If you did not drop an album, you shouldn't be on Lyricist of the Year.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I can't even say that.
Nah, you can.
The cutoff for this is weird. Because it's like you have Way Too Sexy.
Yeah, I don't know when the dates are for nominations.
So I'm assuming it's September. So Jay-Z, look, I'm a whole Avenger. I fuck with Jay. Jay had 2 verses this year.
And one of them, bruh, and both of them probably told y'all to stop being broke. Lyricism.
Jay had
lyrics.
Jay
bars,
had 2 verses. Take Jay off of this. Kendrick, keep him.
Cole.
You're gonna nominate Jack Harlow in the same category as J. Cole and Kendrick.
Well, you knew that was gonna happen. But I'm telling you, bruh.
He's white.
Jack Harlow is he's the Taylor Swift of hip hop. I hope somebody interrupts his speech like they interrupt Taylor Swift's speech too.
I need Kanye to go up on stage. I need a good Kanye. Because as crazy as Kanye is,
he don't be wrong.
He don't be wrong. Like, it's not like a Jay-Z. Now, granted, Kanye said some crazy shit, right?
He did go on that last interview right when he was leaving Gap.
Yeah, it was like
that are broker than me.
I don't talk to you about money advice. Which
is fair.
Huh?
Like it's fair. It's fair.
It's very fair. It's like I
shit, let me shut my broke ass up.
It's not Jay-Z telling you niggas like you'll never get as rich as me.
He's like he said, bro, I ain't even gonna tell y'all how to move with y'all money. If you broker than me, keep living that broke lifestyle.
Keem,
you think it's small. You need to think big.
Keem, I wouldn't necessarily put as lyricist of the year.
Nah. He could get writer.
He's a very good performer, writer, and producer, but not.
This shit more melodic than lyrical.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher. uh, I
I like
guess. Yeah,
Benny's. I like Tana Talk 4.
I have to re-listen. I listened to it. I just wasn't paying that much attention.
Damn near every 4 days, I hear by the first of the month, I just put it on my bed. That's the best song he got on them. By the third of the month, I went back and got some cash, but that's not really lyricism to me.
Mm-hmm.
Clever, but I don't really see none of these people being like standout from this year except for Kendrick.
J. Cole didn't drop an album.
For the off season was good, but that was 2021.
That was early mid 2021. That wasn't like third, fourth quarter 2021.
And then like on top of that, it wasn't his most lyrically provoking album.
Right.
Like that was actually J. Cole being Jay-Z telling niggas y'all broke.
Hip hop artist of the year, Cardi B, Doja Cat. Can we stop? Doja Cat is a pop artist. Doja Cat's a pop artist.
Yeah.
She is a pop artist. Stop putting her.
She's definitely past the hip hop category.
In the hip hop category. She is a pop artist. Please stop.
Yeah.
Cardi B. She's dropped 2 songs here. Stop putting Cardi in every goddamn category. She's dropped 2 songs.
Yeah.
Meg has dropped like 2 albums in the last year. So I'll put Meg in this list, and she's been a lot more active than Cardi. I'll put Meg in this list before I put Cardi.
I'm just tired of the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Drake. Drake.
Okay. Right.
Future dropped an album. Kanye dropped an album. Kendrick dropped an album.
But none of these people I would literally consider like the rapper of the year. Like even with Kendrick, bro, like Kendrick dropped a good album and still doesn't give a fuck about niggas. Like in the sense of like he would disappear again for another 7 years.
Right. I actually think now that he's not with TDE, he might be doing more. You might see his face a little bit more.
I do not see that happen. I think he's cool with it right now because he's got to make his money and get on tour. As soon as that tour is over with and he's on his last leg, yeah, kiss you and Kendrick goodbye until the next album.
I wonder if we're ever gonna get like the damn Kendrick again. Like that was.
I want another Untitled, unfucking master.
I would actually really like to see what Kendrick had in the tuck and didn't decide not to release.
Cause I'm telling you, bro, that Rich Spirit draft 1.
Yeah, he was going for a little hood banger with that one.
Shit.
He was going for a hood banger.
Stop playing with me before I turn you to song. Stop playing with me before I turn you to song. Hey, he snapped though. Stop playing with me. I'm attractive, dude. Handsome ass, ugly nigga. Attractive. Like that's hard as fuck.
Ah, God.
Every time I hear it though, I'm like, that shit sounds so West Coast. Like he snapped.
Yeah. He definitely tried it
before I tell you to his home. Like
he definitely wanted niggas to figure out with the Rich Spirit that came on the album. He definitely wanted niggas to figure out what BPM it was at and find the groove. But in that original one, it was just like, nah, I'm going for like some LA shit.
Yeah, I felt that shit every time I heard it. I'm like, Kendrick snap. Like, and there were certain lines in the I know we're getting super off topic, but to be honest, fuck these BET Hip Hop Awards.
Why isn't Pusha in these categories, for one? He's not in the category.
He probably didn't even make it into
hip hop album.
I don't think he made it into the. Ooh, yeah, he did. It's almost dry.
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
Look,
now that was actually one of the best lyricists this year.
Hustler of the Year, 50 Cent. Shout out to 50. He left Stars. I don't know what the fuck is gonna go on with Power.
Well, prayers up for Power and all the other 4 books.
Give this shit to Kanye. Kanye is on some different.
Give it to fucking DJ Khaled. He needs something for himself.
He needs something for his services.
They don't believe in us, Speedy.
I just think his music is way too fucking polished. Like I don't like I. It's way too polished.
I think Alchemist put it best. Some albums just sound overcooked.
Yeah, that's the Khaled. That's Khaled.
Khaled, and for me, Donda felt overcooked.
Donda, I could listen to Donda way more times than I can listen to a Khaled album.
Uh, I'm not going to compare apples to oranges. If I'm looking at just Ye's albums, Donda is overcooked.
Yeah. Well, like the 2 hour runtime was excessive. Like
Overcooked,
it
bro.
was very excessive. But
Tell me the amount of times you've actually listened to Donda in its entirety from
I've listened to it a
beginning
few
to end.
times. I've listened to
A
it a
few
few
times.
times.
How long? The album is over a year old, Dylan.
I haven't listened to it recently. I don't, I don't be listening to
How many
music.
times have you heard It's Almost Dry? The album is not a year old.
A few times.
More than, well, I'll probably listen to albums
You
more
probably,
times than you
yeah,
overall.
you probably listen to it a lot more than I do.
Yeah, but I listen to albums at a time. Shit, there's no replay value on Donda. Like, as an album, no.
I go back to certain songs on Donda because I'm just like I don't have time for 2 hours.
Two hours.
But yeah, I go back to certain songs on Donda.
2 hours, bro. And you gonna tell me you spent the first 2 minutes just Donda, Donda, Donda,
No, I
Donda,
skip that
Donda,
shit. I
Donda.
skip that shit. I skip that shit.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that is not a good album. That's overcooked.
Speaking
When
of
you sit
Carisha,
there and you
please.
really talk about it, that shit is overcooked.
Speaking
That
of
shit is
Carisha,
over.
please. Carisha, please is nominated for Best
Please.
Hip Hop Platform. Carisha, please.
That's all I imagine people would like just hear these questions. Like, God, Creech, please stop that shit. Wow.
It's funny. It's funny
Tiny
how
Desk made it.
yeah.
These
not even
folks
a-
are putting everything into these categories now.
Versus Complex. Complex got rid of all their hip hop shows and everything. Complex
Yeah.
not even hip hop no more. Hip Hop DX. I think Hip Hop DX.
But you know,
is
Complex
owned
is
by
owned
Warner.
by Viacom.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think Hip Hop DX is owned by Warner. Breakfast Club.
Carisha, please, might win. Because the Breakfast Club
I
don't
know.
even exist no more.
I think Drink Champs. Drink Champs. I think is gonna win. Drink Champs.
Free Champs is
versus-
good. They
Free
had a
Champs
lot of
versus-
great episodes this
Yeah.
past year, 2 years.
DJ of the
D
year.
Nice and DJ Cassidy are up. Drama is also up. Damn. This is actually probably the best. This is probably the best category.
Mustard is still DJing.
Damn.
Producer of the year.
King.
Why is he?
Oh, no, I'm capped. Hit Boy.
Yeah,
Hit
Hit
Boy
Boy.
snapped this year.
It's between Hit Boy and ATL Jacob.
Hitmaker, actually. Hitmaker had a lot of hits this year.
Hitmaker.
Hitmaker.
Hitmaker. Pharrell.
Cash In, Cash Out was great.
Pharrell. Video director. Benny Boom. Benny
Cole
Boom is still
Bennett.
doing. Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free. Give it to them niggas.
It's going to be Cole. Cole Bennett, the only nigga that got a Minions music video.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He did the whole Yeet song. I got my
Sweet 16 Best Featured Verse. Drake
What does that
Churchill
even
down.
mean?
Huh? Best Featured Verse?
Oh. Cole will win. Yep. Yep. Cole is going to win. Unless, yeah. Cole will win that.
Cole or Drake? Drake is nominated 3 times or 2 times.
I swear if I hear Drake.
Best International Flow. What does that mean?
These are international artists.
I don't listen to London rappers. When I hear that drill beat, that's it. But yeah, Almost Black Television. Get Jack Harlow off these fucking nominations, please. You're taking a spot away from a black person and giving it to a white man. That's racism. I'm just calling it out right
That
there.
is fine. It's,
I'm just gonna call it out.
we got 2 options as I see it. Number 1, we disband the fucking BET Awards.
In general,
Hip-hop.
just yeah,
General, all that shit.
hip hop, everything
Y'all need
Latin
to,
with like
y'all need to
BET.
reset. Cancel the next 2 years and reset what the fucking award show is supposed to be for. BET.
Black, capitalize black, underline it, bold
It's
it.
already all caps. But it's owned by Viacom, so let them choose what they want to do. They're like, Viacom is probably one financial fuck up away from just disbanding BET. Like, they might pull an HBO Max and just start yanking shows.
Look, they keep on. The thing is, the programming just ain't there. Like you can't show Baby Boy and Martin reruns. That's not a stable business model, fam.
All you're going to
Like,
watch is Baby Boy, Martin reruns, a Medea movie. I'm like, bro, do they think that's really all we watch? Like, come on. Come on. Viacom, we can do better. My option number 2 as it stands. Bring back the Source Awards. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. The BET can't handle it. Just stop looking.
Yeah, I think and I really think there's a certain need because for one, the Source, we're not owned by any we're not owned by like a Viacom
Right.
or we're not owned by like some huge conglomerate so it's like there's a need for that, and it's like the Source Awards when it it's home to like a lot of very important cultural hip hop moments.
Right.
So it's like there's a certain need and there's a market for it too. So
Bro,
yeah,
we're
I mean
talking
like
about the South got something to say. Source Awards.
yeah, we're talking about y'all ain't got no love for the West. Y'all ain't got no love for the West. We talking about if you want to be a real artist, know what the producer, all in the music videos, come to Death Row. That's Source Awards,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and that was all in the same year too. I think.
people treat that damn near like it was the only Source Awards.
That was yeah. Ain't nobody talking about any other Source Awards besides that one.
Why? Because they chose the right fucking nominees.
Yeah,
Simple as that. If you choose the right nominees, the award show makes itself. You don't hear people
Right.
talk about the fucking Emmys. You don't. Because guess what? Everybody that got nominated in the Emmys actually did good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can even get outside of this whole, black entertainment to the... Even with the black artists y'all chose some mediocre choices. Like, no, but you should not have Drake, who's been in the award system for over 10 years, still end up with the most BET categories. The most BET fucking nominations. I
He
saw
never-
Drake's name up there too much.
For one, he never comes. He rarely wins.
The
But y'all
nigga
still
don't
have
perform.
him.
He don't perform for
I
y'all.
know.
Y'all don't get no money. Y'all just love riding Drake.
At least Beyonce performed, but left that one year.
Yeah. That was respectful. That was better than nothing.
Yeah, because
Shit,
I mean,
I
like
ain't
she had
gonna
dropped Lemonade. I think she had a tour, so she had
Yeah.
like be in
And she
London. Like,
notoriously hates the BET Awards. Ever since she got pregnant that one time, she stopped going.
yeah,
And it's like, that's cool, bro. You earned it. But Drake,
Drake, yeah.
the nigga that
Why wasn't
the nigga that was
Soulja
hiding
Boy?
his kid from the wife and the what?
Why now? When I think of it, why wasn't Soulja Boy up there for Hustler of the Year? I mean, like, don't Soulja Boy have like 30 companies and sell like
He started them
Nintendos and
companies.
shit?
He started them companies before COVID.
Okay, so these are the COVID hustlers. These are the scam. This was a scamdemic. The
Yeah, he's
scamdemic
still
year.
he's in the streaming world right now. I don't even know if that's considered hustling, but he be making his money off streams. Like Twitch streams. You can make so much more money off that when somebody just gives you $5 out of their pocket and it just goes straight into your pocket. No, I'm being serious. Like, you know, in the sense of if I play because I do.
Yeah.
When I'm playing Gucci Bandana, Soulja Boy makes 7 cents.
Wow.
More or less. If I go on Twitch and I give him $5, shit, I'm a strong investor, nigga. I hold stock. I hold Draco stock.
That's what they be saying when you tip the OnlyFans girls.
Yeah, like, shit, I'm a stockholder.
I pay my subscription.
Nigga, I'm a paying customer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
you
to
know-
that point, I don't consider the Soulja Boy a hustler this year. But BET, redo your whole nomination process. I don't care if you got to get a committee of everybody that doesn't show up to the BET Awards right now. If you got a committee of people that hate the BET Awards and won't show up and y'all keep nominating them, that's on y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all look like idiots. Future damn near got Best New Artist of the Year. That y'all acted like the pickings were that fucking slim. Y'all act like the pickings were that slim.
No, it really weren't.
They weren't, though.
They just pick horrible fucking people.
Yeah, like, bro.
And you don't need 12 nominees. You don't need like 5, 6 is fine, but you don't have to fill 12 nominees.
I do not need to see J. Cole's name on 4 songs in the same category. I don't need to see Drake's name.
I don't need to
with
see
3 songs.
I don't need to see Cardi B's songs name for the same song in almost every category. Almost every category had
the only
Cardi
person
B.
that got a decent amount of nominations this year was Meg. And because Meg only got like 2 nominations, she's probably gonna get both of them BET awards.
Right.
Real shit. And
And
they
if she
act like
performs it, she's definitely gonna win.
I don't even know if you call that a sweep if you only had 2 nominations.
And 1, 2, 2 out of
Yeah.
2. You went 100 from the field.
Yeah, you went 100. You went 2 for 2. That's humble. That's humble, but like, y'all are pissing me off. Like, BT has single-handedly pissed me off by acting like this is the reason why hip hop just like cannot leave its fucking circle of influence right now. Like, we refuse to even nominate another individual for another award.
Right.
Like, just imagine there are people at Viacom who were like, "Do you see our ratings right now? We just got Kevin Hart to host the BET Awards for the 4th time. And we had less people more people showed up when Jamie Foxx was hosting the shit." Type deal. So, obviously, if it's not the host that people are showing up for, it's got to be the nominations. But you know, Drake, he way too sexy right now. We want everybody to be like, dumb shit. Dumb shit. Y'all need to wake up. BET needs to wake up. Whoever y'all paying to give y'all these nominees, they need to be fired immediately. They need to be promoted to customer. They need to be promoted to customer ASAP. They need that. Consumer.
BT just needs to be disbanded and give Martin his royalties and give Baby Boy to John Singleton's family. Like, give them the rights back. Because
That shit is so funny.
let Baby Boy back on Netflix, nigga. This isn't a topic that's on there. That's on the list. But
we actually cleared this list for once.
I know. This is crazy. But I was watching the Lil Baby documentary. And it was a good documentary until here's some more hate. Until they were talking about how Lil Baby got snubbed at the Grammys for the hip hop category back in
with who?
2021. Yeah, because that was the year like a bunch of underground artists and like Nas, Freddie Gibbs.
Oh,
D
that
Smoke.
year on
It
the
was that
Grammys.
year, right? And
Yep.
so he had the biggest album of 2020, which I put an asterisk next to because nobody else fucking dropped in 2020.
We went through that whole conversation of all them albums that dropped on episode 1. 2020 had a lot of hits.
Okay. Not huge albums though. Like Drake didn't drop. Like Drake was supposed to drop. I think Ye was supposed to drop. There was a lot of artists that were supposed to drop that would have made it a hard day for Lil Baby.
Actually,
But we did get some good albums in 2020.
yeah, and to be fair, listening to the leaks that had dropped during that time, Baby still probably could have dropped one of the hardest.
Yeah, but I still put an asterisk next to it. But that's
Hey,
just,
I get it. It's a preference thing. You know, I'm from the A.
but now I'm not saying I don't like Lil Baby. Like I like Lil Baby. I like some of his songs.
Yeah, nah.
But-
I'm still gonna put his album above somebody else's if I feel like
Yeah.
this relates more to what I know.
But they got to that part, right? And so I understand, like, he had one of the biggest albums that should have been nominated. Same way, like, how Black Panther should have been nominated. Like, might not have been the best movie,
Right.
but it was like a cultural movie, right?
Impactful.
It was impactful. So he had, like, an impactful album and an impactful year in 2020. There's a lady, I forgot what relation she has to him or whatnot, but she compared him getting snubbed at the Grammys to Michael Jackson being overlooked in the 80s and to Kendrick Lamar getting not winning to
Macklemore.
fucking losing to Macklemore.
Yeah.
And it was at that point where I was like, okay, I have to turn this shit off because this is actually making me mad.
To that point though, like, what album? Oh, that was Good Kid. I'm fucking mind.
I'm like,
To be fair though, like, no, because that was Born Center. That's just a better album. I was about to name those albums.
you said Born Center was a bad album?
No, it's just better
Oh,
than Baby's.
I'm
Like,
like,
even those albums that lost to Macklemore were better than Baby's albums. I will say that. I can give you that.
yeah.
I can
So
give you that.
it was at that point where I had to turn that shit off because now I like some of the Baby songs, but I'm not gonna compare my turn to Good Kid, Mad City or to Michael Jackson being overlooked, whatever that means,
How
in
can you
the
be
'80s.
overlooked when you have the number one selling album of all time?
Michael Jackson was
That
nominated for
decade.
what 14 Grammys that night and won 14 fucking Grammys that
A real sweep.
that nigga.
Yeah,
He but
Michael
like
Jackson.
there's still records that have not been broken by Drake that Michael Jackson still holds. I'm
Like,
pretty
bro,
sure.
we're talking 2 years into the 1980s. Michael Jackson dropped the number one selling album
Of all
of
time.
all time. It still has yet to be touched. It still
Like
has yet
like
to be touched.
it be going back and forth with the Eagles. I think like their greatest hits album or something. But
Yeah. I remember that. I
but
remember that.
Michael Jackson's Thriller. So I don't know what the fuck she meant by saying
Overlooked.
overlooked in the '80s. Michael Jackson definitely wasn't overlooked in the '80s.
That's
And then
damn
they could
near Michael's prime. If there is a
prime.
prime of Michael Jackson, it's red and black leather jacket. Do you know how many
Yeah.
red and black leather jackets sold for the next 10 years? Every October?
I'm like, look, between Michael Jordan and the Bulls in the '80s and Mike Jackson with the red and black, look, red and like them niggas cemented the MJ cemented red and
Bread.
black.
Bread. The bread
The bread,
ones.
Michael and bread will always be synonymous.
Yeah. Michaels and bread. That's
Right.
so crazy. That's so crazy. Like, yeah. That boy Jay-Z, Michael, take a pick. Jackson, Jordan. That nigga started
Gang
naming
City.
everybody.
And then to compare that to Kendrick Lamar, now
Yeah.
I get like that's still I think one of the worst. Because the thing is, even when you look at the other nominees, you're like, okay, Drake, Nothing Was the Same, Jay, Magna
Solid.
Carta, Kanye, Yeezus,
Yeah.
Cole, Born Sinner, Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City.
That is a stacked ass year.
That like for Macklemore to beat all that was pretty bad. Like
That was racist.
That was
That's fucking racist.
I would say that was an act of racial terrorism. To for Macklemore to beat
Niggas-
Jay-Z,
niggas
Kanye, Drake.
Said niggas were terrified of fucking awards after that. That was a fucking terrorist attack.
Right, that was a attack upon the black community. If there ever like Macklemore winning was horrible.
I know for a fact that shit really was an act of terror. Cause Cole went home and wrote 2014 Forest Hills Drive. He went home and was like, rap is dead. And was
Right.
so mad, bro. He just the real is back. The villain's back. Like, you know, I know that nigga was mad. Nigga said, just watch. He said, what? Now watch. What did he say? Something about Iggy gonna win the fucking award. Damn. It was on Fire Squad. No, it wasn't Fire Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. Boom, 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 boom.
I haven't listened to that album in a
The
while.
most good jokes contain true shit. The same rope they try to hold on, they hang you with, but not Jermaine. My aim too bright. Yeah, that was actually Cole's best cadences. Best cadences that J. Cole has ever rapped came out of there and KOD. I will hold that till the day I die. I will hold that. I will die on that fucking hill. I say that to J. Cole's face. If he told me whatchamacallit, yeah, my favorite album is Off Season. You dropped better verses in your features the following year. London went crazy. John P's Caddy went crazy. All them shits went crazier than the whole album. And I hate that because Off Season was one of his most palatable albums. It was one of the most, everybody can actually listen. This actually has singles. Folks listen to a J. Cole album, it's like, every song is a deep cut. You never have a song that's like, damn, I can't play this shit. Scaring the hoes music, I guess.
Yeah, J Cole doesn't make scare the whole. Like J Cole actually makes music like you could play around women.
You ever
It's
try to
easier
play
to digest
KOD?
than Kendrick. It's easier to digest than Kendrick's music.
You ever try to play KOD in the car with your
No,
shawty? Oh
no,
yeah, you
no.
haven't. You can still play Damn. You can
Well,
still play the Pimp a Butterfly. If I put
damn.
on fucking Hood Politics, it's gonna bump harder than me trying to play ATM. And ATM was one of the leading singles on KOD.
Which one was ATM?
Count it up, count it up, count it up,
Yeah,
count it.
I wasn't that big of a fan of that.
That's what I'm saying.
I know
Like,
you love that album. I was like,
I like KOD. Like I said, it's one of his most palatable albums. Or I said, either way, I like the cadences, but certain songs, bro, just like Jesus Christ, Cole. Every damn song on here is an album cut. Ain't no single on this shit.
I remember what was that song where he was talking about the Instagram girl and him liking the photograph.
Fell in love through
Yeah,
photograph.
I used to like that song, and then I really listened to it and was like, "This song is fucking stupid."
There's like a level of corny on that album that like is unmatched. Like from that to like Kevin's Heart. She my number one, I don't need nothing on that side. Said that I would done for good and no, I don't want to try. It's like, okay, bruh. Okay, bruh. I'm glad like he took a break and got on Revenge of the Dreamers, because like that Revenge of the Dreamers, that's history. That is a historical album, but I feel like I'm just ranting on J. Cole. I need to go hate on something else.
But what were we talking about? Kendrick? Yeah.
Really just
and
the
Lil
whole
Ba-
idea of Baby,
and,
yeah.
and Lil Baby. Yeah, and I'm not comparing Lil Baby My Turn getting snubbed by the Grammys to literally one of the
Thriller
like
or-
if you look at like the greatest albums of hip hop, like the greatest hip hop albums of all time list,
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City is in the top
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
any list you look at.
Classic.
It's in the top.
Instantaneous classic.
It's like one of the last instant classics that we've gotten in the last decade.
I knew it was bad, right? My freshman year of high school, 2012, 2013. I'm talking to one of my old teachers. In fact, it was my sophomore year. It was a year after the album had dropped.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "You ain't never heard Good Kid." He said, "Classic." You know when an old black dude tell you a hip hop album is a classic, it's a classic, and you think to yourself, "Damn, I gotta go back to the '80s and listen to Diddy all over again."
Yeah.
Or I gotta listen to fucking Biggie, or I gotta listen to Pop all over again. That album came out in 2013. I met her at this house party in El Segundo in Central. She had the credentials, strippers in Atlanta. Ass
Right.
came with a hump for the jump. She was a camel. What the fuck? I heard that shit for the first time. I'm like,
No, like
from beginning to end, your head is bopping like a motherfucker. Everybody. The only equivalent of an intro like that to me has been the why why you keep fucking with me. You gon' make me jump out my skin, believe me. That shit was hard. I heard that shit. I said, Kendrick finna snap again. And then he did, push these niggas off me like.
that song actually went crazy at the shit too. I'm not gonna lie.
The intro was the hardest part to me,
Yeah,
bro.
the
I would
intro
listen
was
to the
hard.
intro and skip the track.
When I be in the car, I be screaming that intro.
Why you keep
Like,
fucking with, bro?
That
I
shit
swear I was in the car with somebody the other day. That
shit
song
was
came
hard.
on. I was already talking my shit.
I be pushing people when that song come on too. I
Yeah.
literally be pushing people.
Yeah, I was already talking shit when
My
the
gr-
song before the song came on, and then I heard, why. I'm
My
in
girl-
that singing it right
My girl
there.
knows if that song comes on around her, she's definitely getting pushed.
Yeah, push these niggas off me like, push.
I don't know. This is not a violent push, but it's a little.
Yeah, you might as well just go ahead and. I swear I'm tired of these.
But I forgot who that lady was. But you were just way off. I didn't pay attention to shit after that.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, some of y'all just don't need to put y'all opinions out there.
Yeah, I'm just
Keep your fucking fucking dumb shit.
Have you been
like,
seeing Young Thug? He's been retweeting stuff in jail,
bro,
and
I
it
don't
has
care.
nothing to do about his case.
I don't care. Who the fuck was he talking about to on Twitter about some random shit? He was like, I bet you can't do this. Motherfucker gonna reply and shit. Like,
I'm like, aren't you facing life in prison?
I'm like, bro, this nigga, what the fuck? This nigga Gunna don't even tweet that much.
No, because
Gunna actually in there.
Gunna is in there. Gunna is singing.
I do not actually believe that.
You don't think Gunna's
this
singing?
nigga, no. On September 6th, have you ever fucked a girl who was so wet good that you slapped the back of her neck? You must really think you're
Sir.
gonna beat the shit out this case.
I know he has
It,
no
it was
fear.
it was a Michael Phelps. This nigga, this is when I really knew he was tweeting from jail. He said, "I'm talking with my roommate, and we wondering if you could swim 100 miles from the middle of the ocean back to shore at Michael Phelps."
Wait, he's been tweeting more?
Nigga, that was on August 31st.
Oh yeah,
This nigga Michael Phelps gonna be like, "Yeah, I think I can make it." This nigga Young Thug gonna reply back, "How long do you think it would take?" Bro, if you don't worry about how long it's gonna take for you to get your appeals done, like, bro, y'all be worried about the wrong shit in jail. People be talking too confident, like, "Oh yeah, I'm finna make it out." We talking
don't
about
know.
Rico. We talking about somebody in Atlanta talking about some. Oh, y'all other Atlanta rappers, you might want to go ahead and stop dropping music right now. You might want to get lawyered up right now. Lil baby, we coming for you. You on the list. T.I., you on the list. We already got you for that mini-ass arsenal you had back when Justin Timberlake was cool. We got you. And
I've
they
been-
trying to get him for that sex trafficking ring with Tiny.
They've been what was I gonna say?
I can't wait till they get the Surviving T.I. thing out, if that is actually a thing.
Everybody fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I be seeing a lot of fake tweets about like the cops being at 21 Savage's door.
Bro, they need to stop talking about 21, bro. If they not going to deport that man, he's damn sure not getting no RICO charge.
They already did back in 2019.
That's what I'm saying, but like, that didn't last.
Nah, he beat it.
That's what I'm saying. If you can beat that, he probably has dual citizenship now, bro. If they ever try to hit him with RICO, that nigga's gone.
They might
Extradition and stuff, but that's all.
nah, that day that was one of the weirdest.
That was one of the weirdest reveals of human existence. I do genuinely believe it was one of those things where everybody was like, "Yeah, you know that nigga from the UK, right?"
I was just
Huh?
like, what? 21
Talking about
Savage.
21, East Atlanta 21, Gresham Road, Slaughter Gang. It's a knife.
I'm like, you talking about that 21?
Cap. Everybody was cap.
It was just the weirdest news, and it was the same day as the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, it was. And who got him back?
Jay.
Got him lawyered up. While I'm
Who got
hating.
it back? Jay.
Y'all call me a bad capitalist. I gave y'all 21 back.
That's like calling me a nigga.
It cost me $200 million to get this man back. How the fuck do you think I did it? Capitalism. Now, what do you want from me? You want me to just delete Tidal? So y'all have no more Beyonce albums? That man was actually sick. There was a point where you could only get Jay-Z and Beyonce's catalog through Tidal. That shit was sick.
The old streaming wars, that shit was terrible. Like when everybody's album was on different platforms. Drake was on Apple, Kanye's and
shit.
Jay's and
Yeah,
Beyonce's was
Spotify,
on.
Apple, and fucking Tidal, bro.
Fam, I was paying $30 a month just to listen to music at one point.
I'm like, bro,
when I was in
I'm
high
just-
school.
I'm gonna get back on this. I'm gonna get back on this Frostwire. It almost got to that point with the streaming wars. Like, had
Where
there
you
not been
almost started bootlegging
student
music again?
had there not been student discounts,
Oh yeah, the student discount. I could, but the thing is, in high school, I couldn't use my student discount.
as soon as I got my acceptance to Morehouse College in December, and I got my Morehouse email, push these niggas off me like, push these bitches. I'm telling you, bro, I'm not going for none of that at all. It's already 2:20, bro. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, we might need to start
We've
wrapping
been talking
this
for
up.
a minute.
We've been
That's how
talking
you
for
know we haven't recorded
2.5
in a
hours.
month. Yeah.
We've been talking for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. That's actually, like, that's humble, though. We needed that. Because last episode, we got cut off early.
Yeah.
You remember that shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we actually got through an actual list of topics and had time to talk about some other shit. But in closing, bro, fuck Ice-T. Fuck DJ Academics.
BET.
Fuck BT. What the nigga Lil Nas say?
What?
Fuck BT. Fuck BT. Might not even be fuck with Lil Nas, but he was right. Fuck BET.
Oh, that's right. He was saying fuck BET.
Yeah. Jack Harlow got a nomination before Lil Nas.
Yeah, that's racism right there.
That's racist and homophobic, bro. You can't be any
that's
more sick.
homophobia. That's transphobia. That's every phobia. That's LGBT phobia. Like
God damn.
like nah.
BET, y'all about one Jack Harlow nomination from really getting canceled.
I'm like, didn't he even drop? Didn't Lil Nas X even drop an album?
Nigga, he dropped Industry Baby. I think like last year.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why Kanye is nominated because he produced Industry Baby.
He produced that?
Yeah, he made that beat.
That's hard.
Or you know, Kanye doesn't actually make his beats now.
Yeah, he executive produced.
He has a team of producers and he just tells them what to do.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Kind of like Dre.
What he called Rick Rubin the same thing. Rick Rubin isn't a producer. He's a reducer. He's a reducer. He takes the shit and says, "Take that out." And I think that's fair. You need those.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck BT. Fuck. It's really fuck Ice-T. I cannot emphasize that enough. Like, I cannot emphasize people that made money off of a culture and will say, you know, this culture get people killed. Fuck you. You glorified that, bro. You became a millionaire off that shit. You influenced young people, either a generation before us, or even to some extent, there are people that like old rap now and are influenced by Ice-T and his shit. And they're going to wear their chain outside. And you going to sit there and say, well, if you die, you die. Fuck you. Fuck you, Ice-T. Insensitive as shit. That's insensitive as fuck. And I can't wait till Ice-T dies and someone jones the shit out of him and his list.
Damn.
I can't, bro. You can't sit there and disrespect somebody in death like that. They don't have a chance to defend themselves.
Yeah, the tweets were wild.
Like, talking about some, well, you know, in LA, people die. Fuck you. Fuck, that's so fucking sick. Y'all might as well have just said it was a girlfriend's fault. That's just as sick. I don't know, bro. Hindsight is 20/20. Kendrick, I'm not gonna hate on you. Taylor Page is fine. I don't think. I think next time.
Next time you can do without
Just
the sound,
keep the video
sound
censored.
effects. We don't need
we
the
don't
sound
need the
effects,
red label.
Kendrick.
We don't need the red label.
The album was already a lot to digest, but then when you just put the
fucking macaroni.
Sound
it would have been
effects.
even funnier in the song if there was just macaroni being fucking churned.
that would have been like when in Dr. Dre 2001 Chronic where he had pause for porno, and it was just literally like 2 minutes of just porn sounds.
There's if you listen to Redman's There's a Dark Side album, he's like, no other favorite rapper you got is gonna stop recording, and then next thing you know, all you hear is, oh yeah, get this shit. Like, that's all you hear for like 30 seconds, and then he's like, and get back on the motherfucking track, right back on beat. That shit was so hard. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, rappers, y'all need to stop doing that.
But this was like
even listen to that shit.
1980. This was like 1989, bro. Like, Wu-Tang was just getting hot, and they got hot for being crazy. Like, ODB was crazy. Redman was crazy. Redman still got that song that he talk about I slapped the shit out you. And that was like a mid-2010 song. That's Redman for you. Yeah, but fuck Ice-T. Kendrick, great job on the video. Don't have to do a red label next time.
Yeah, just
Marvel,
Marvel, get your shit together.
you got two
DC
movies
has
and one
is in a
TV
prime
show.
opportunity to whip y'all ass, and I'm
Not
here
really,
for it.
because they got an alcoholic for a fucking poster child of y'all fucking movies,
Well,
y'all whole movie universe.
they might not release that junk. Either they or they are gonna release it and just tell Ezra Miller not to do any press.
Bro, they spent $90 million. They spent $90 million in Warner Brothers to make and finish a Batgirl movie and
Didn't release
completely
it.
scrapped it for a tax break. Ezra
they might
Miller's
do-
movie cost probably 300 mil.
They might do
And
the
the
same
amount
thing
of
for
PR,
Ezra Miller.
and the amount of PR like fucking damage control they gotta do.
They might do the same thing for DC. They might scrap that one. It would be
They're-
smart actually to scrap
But
it.
I'm saying, if you had an option, right? Because by the time Batgirl got canceled, Ezra Miller had already been arrested 4 times.
Yeah,
That's real shit.
yeah.
And they had already spent more money on The Flash. But because there's so much that the DCEU has hinged on that movie, they refuse to let it drop. I mean, they refuse to not drop it. The DCEU is the only people I know that have 2 movies coming out this year. 2 movies left. And one of them is by The Rock, who says he wants his own fucking universe within the DC universe.
Okay, come on, Rock. Like
Come
The
on,
Rock
now.
is my favorite. I don't
Black
know.
Adam. Black Adam is literally Shazam's main villain.
Yeah,
That nigga, The Rock, said, I'm not playing in any Shazam movies. I'm not
said
playing
that?
in them.
He said that.
Because we're taking such
Come on,
much,
Rock.
We're
Come
taking
on, Rock.
such a serious tone. Do you know these niggas copied and pasted the same animations from Man of Steel in Black Adam?
Really?
I can show you fucking frame for frame. I can show you frame for frame.
That's wild.
I can show you frame for frame, and it just be disrespect. But yeah, the DCEU, whatever. If y'all got comics where you paid people millions of dollars already to write good stories, and you got great pictures, y'all better start hiring motherfuckers who can just translate whatever's happening on that damn book onto this damn screen. On both ends. Because y'all about to piss me off. And this Samuel L. Jackson show better be good. Because you know we finna tune in. You know we finna tune in. And it's got that light-skinned nigga from Bridgerton. You know that show on Netflix everybody watch?
Bridgerton.
Yeah.
I
Everybody and
never
their
watched
mama finna watch that Secret Invasion. Y'all better not fuck it up.
it.
Because I already know what the story is. Y'all
Marvel.
better not fuck it up. I'm telling you.
Marvel gonna find some way to fuck up. But
I'm trying to fucking tell you.
and then I guess I'm not even gonna say rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth, because that's a whole other 30 minutes that I don't have and I don't have energy for. Because I'm about to go to this brunch,
ASAP. Yeah,
tired as hell. I'm like, Dylan, what, you don't feel good? No, nigga, I don't.
I gotta call somebody once I get off this call, my damn self. I forgot.
So you want to sign off?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, this is DeErik Reed, co-host of The Corner Section. You got Dylan Kemp right over there, probably about to text his shawty. We might have to push this back to 1:30. Nah, but we are signing out from The Corner Section. It won't take a month for the next episode.
Yeah, next episode. Look, coming in October, and then October. It'll be a surprise for y'all.
Yeah,
It'll be a surprise.
let it be a surprise.
It'll be a
Let it
surprise.
bro. Yeah,
So-
be on the lookout for a whole bunch of shit soon. No doubt.
Yeah.
And
Content.
if you want some really cool gear, shameless plug, applesauce and crackers. I'm always gonna fuck with him, boy.
I think
Other
he
than
had a.
that, Yes,
think he had
had a pop up for the.
He had a pop up
classic.
in New York. For the
Yeah.
classic. I heard
Yeah.
Morehouse got washed.
Washed. They
Like-
said y'all really embarrassed Spike Lee like this, bro. He's not giving $1.
Wait, how? Because I only saw the first half, and then third quarter, Howard finally scored a field goal,
I don't
And
know
then-
what the score was.
and then my friend, he commented on one of my tweets and was like, "Didn't Howard beat y'all 31-0?" And I'm like, "Fam, I stopped watching the game in the third quarter and it was 3-0.
The
If
Washington
they scored
Post.
28, huh?
The Washington Post. Howard blanks Morehouse College 31-0 in New York Classic. That is so fucking rude.
These niggas scored 20. They're okay. Like the defensive line must have just like everybody must have just got injured in the fourth quarter. Because when I literally left the game in the third quarter, left watching the game, and it was 3-0 Howard.
Yeah. But you know, Atlanta is the city of chokers.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Every Atlanta team is cursed.
Except for the fucking Braves. The Braves have been going dummy this past like 2 years.
Yeah, the Braves won the World Series last year.
Yeah, bro. And have you seen
Beat
their
Dodgers.
stats right now?
No, I have not.
Bro,
I haven't really been watching baseball.
They damn near haven't lost yet. They going dummy. Like they're winning series after series. They might go for the world again.
I know the Dodgers have the best record in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Braves. Let me see the Braves ranking. But yeah, we about to get off.
Yeah. That's another topic for another day.
Offline. But yeah, this is Dylan co-host of the podcast, or whatever. Co-host of the podcast.
Yeah. Take a nap, nigga.
I'm fucking signing off. I'm tired. I'm about to go get drunk at brunch.
Is that drunken brunch?
Deuces,
Copy.
niggas.
Yes, sir.